Yo, man, I feel like I ain't seen you lot in time, fam.
It's been a minute still.
Yeah, bro. I was talking to you the other day. Do you remember I said when I start the podcast, I want to have the NWO theme playing, fam?
Yeah.
Do you know that?
This is a message paid by for the NWO.
Trust me, if I want to have that playing, innit? But yeah, man, I miss you lot, fam. What you lot saying?
You've been missed.
Been missed, man. Chilling, man.
Oh, what I miss?
Chilling, my
I miss,
brother.
you know what I mean? I miss the chilling. I miss everything, fam. This guy's got a championship title. I don't know who got one-on-one
Listen,
against.
I'm the champ, innit?
Show the camera. Show the camera.
Listen, brother.
Clean. Yeah. Show them.
Hey, it's real, fam.
Walk
Hey,
up
it's
to
heavy.
it.
It's
Walk
heavy
up to
still.
it, bro.
You know
It's
them
heavy.
people
Do
that
your
think it's all
promo.
plastic. Them people that think it's all plastic.
You got to defend that still.
This is my championship belt. I got it from a good friend, Maximus. I can't remember his actual full Instagram name. That's my bad.
Might want to say on the mic, bro.
You might want to see the
Might want to say on the mic, bro. Might want to say on the mic, bro.
I see the visuals. Everyone's forgetting about the mics now, fam.
Nah, we got head of volume.
I know. I've got gas by that. That's a promo. But nah, man.
That is jokes, fam.
I thought he was in the promo.
Basically, this is a title belt, which is signed by Hall of Famer Jeff Jarrett and Bret Hart as well.
Jeez.
Get me? Yeah, man. When he came out to the UK, you know, it was nice, man. It's pretty heavy as well. But you know, sometimes I wake up in the morning and I just have to hold on to this and think, man, only if.
I've got a question for you lot, fam. What do you think the best WWE championship is? As in design wise. Give me two right now.
Undisputed.
Two right now.
2002.
Undisputed 2002. Is that the one that Brock Lesnar used to?
Brock
Brock
Lesnar's
Lesnar.
belt.
I call it Brock Lesnar's belt because
Yeah,
Brock Lesnar's
belt
belt.
and that one. The big gold. That's my two favorites.
I like the wing. You know the Hulk Hogan one, the winged one, the winged eagle. That one was sick, and the $1 million belt was sick.
I would just limit it to WWE.
That $1 million.
Oh, you're not.
I'm not gonna lie, the NWA heavyweight
What's that
title
big
belt.
belt? That's the Lucha Underground. That
That's
big
what I'm
belt.
even trying to say.
Yeah.
Even this was originally from
NWA, yeah.
So that's what I was gonna say. Let's be very accurate.
Like, is it just
Okay, cool.
WWE?
We're
Just
saying
saying title belt in wrestling.
Yeah.
I'm going for $1 million. I'm going. My one's
You're
still the
sticking
same.
with
Yeah.
that.
This for me.
I'm going with Undisputed again and IWGP Championship. That is
IWGP.
WGP Championship.
Oh,
That
that
the
is-
silver looking one.
no,
And it's
that's-
big.
no, the
It's
gold-
it's big.
big gold. It's when you see it, you just
You're just in awe, like, it's
know.
like,
Like,
wow.
only
I always see it, man.
no liquor man can hold that belt.
You know what? Because you picked that, I'll let you have that in it. But I'm gonna say NWA Heavyweight Championship. There's just something about it. It's just
NWA heavyweight.
Heavyweight Championship. Like, it's
Ric
got the
Flair.
like it looks
Rhodes.
Dusty Rhodes, even AJ Styles. Like,
Yeah,
it just looks mad prestige. It looks mad prestigious, isn't it?
And our brother Ron Killings, our truth.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
And
That looks nice. It looks nice still.
hmm,
What did USA belt? Do you know that? The John Cena one.
That was hard.
That was sick.
That
bro.
was
I
hard.
was spinning this
I liked the
Don't even
WWE
get
spinner
twisted.
better than the US Championship spinner.
Cool, fair enough, yeah.
Fair enough.
So I'm
I,
just-
I even liked Edge's spinner belt as well.
Why did Edge keep the spinning thing?
I don't know.
I feel like he should have changed it to his own
He
thing, you
wanted
know.
to take the piss out of Cena.
Yeah.
Edge is a prick like that. I like Edge, by the way.
Edge turned into a savage in. Do you know? Yes, first, you know, I've always like, you know, obviously we have agendas here, we have topics here, but I think one of the topics we had on our thing was savage wrestlers.
But
Like,
before,
Hill,
we
gotta go.
haven't introduced.
Oh, look! See the visuals are here. Yeah? How do they know who we are, fam? This guy could be a laughy leg drop. I could be dope boy. You know what I mean?
Leg drop. It's Mr. Black. It's Blacks.
That could be Black, fam. That could be versatile. Come on, man. What we doing out here, fam? But yeah, man. Go and take it away, bro.
Please go first.
Give
This
him
one's
the
gonna be
intro.
proper because you know the zoom. Got to zoom in your face.
All right, listen. Hailing from Essex.
Jeez. I look right into that camera, bro.
When I say guap, you say daddy. Guap.
Daddy.
Guap.
Daddy.
It's the leg drop hating.
Hey.
Strong style rating.
Pornhub masturbate.
Get the fuck out of here. Wait, cut that.
I'm the real hero. I'm here.
Wait. I'm gonna have to start again. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, bro.
We're doing live.
Hailing from Essex. When I say guap, you say daddy. Guap. Guap. It's the leg drop hating. Strong style rating. Chris Jericho loving. Big back rubbing son of a gun. It's your boy Del Boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. Hailing from East London.
I had no chimes this time. No Undertaker chimes. No ding. None of that.
Wants to switch up this week.
Listen, I have to think of a very, well, I like him anyway. You know what I mean? Shannon Briggs. It's a champ!
It's a champ.
It's a champ! It's a champ!
Let's go, champ.
Let's go, champ! Let's go, champ!
Every time,
Sam
fam.
Blackz. Yes, East London. Come on. It's a champ!
Fam, how do I start this, fam? Hailing from East
I
London.
am a real American.
Hailing from East London. Anafi! The leg dropping, motherfucker. Anafi! you got to throw it in there, you get me, fam?
You better say the leg dropping. Hailing from South London, the best part of London. Home of the roadside G's.
You know the leg,
Lucha V.
Who's that jumping out the sky?
Hey, yo, when I heard that, when I listened back, it was so jokes, fam. It was so jokes, fam. But yeah, man.
What's on your agenda for today?
We got a few still. But I just want to greet people, innit? Do you know what I mean? Just greet people, man. How's everyone doing? How's everyone finding wrestling? It's been a mad week for wrestling. Has it been a mad week? Been a mad month, I'll say. We've kind of not covered a few things, but we're going to cover them today.
Yeah, definitely.
But the first thing I want to talk about firstly is after seeing what Randy Orton done to Mustafa Ali, even though it was an accident, like, I love when Randy Orton is savage. Who's your favourite savage wrestlers, bro? Like, who's your favourite heel?
Like I said before,
Favourite heel?
Can we be more descriptive here when we mean by savage?
I mean, who's your favourite heel? Like, as in, like,
Because, yes, I'm saying we've got to look at heels or in-ring. Because there's savages, there's in-ring savages.
and there's out what?
Like, when you find them in the ring, you're having a problem.
I mean, are you talking about people?
Okay.
I mean, are you talking about in the ring and out the ring? Because if we're talking out the ring,
course,
there's
out the
rumors
ring.
that bare wrestlers, for example, I don't want to paint anyone's name wrong in it, but I've seen, like, red blogs and that. By the way, it's not coming from me in it. There's no facts or energy in this, but I want to say it straight. JBO, apparently he was a savage outside the ring.
Oh yeah,
And
definitely.
Undertaker was a bully. Undertaker was a bully as well. Undertaker was a bully as well.
And Triple H.
Yeah.
But I don't mean in terms of that.
So in terms of savage, do you mean as in like
Like,
their
look,
ring style?
I'm talking in terms
Like
of
Orton,
rings, as in Mike, and on the ring. So, for example,
Would it be easy to split it then, or you want to keep it as one?
because I don't know, man. We have to split, man.
We definitely have to
There's
split
some
it.
people
Okay,
that
split,
can't
split.
talk.
I mean,
But
okay,
they
cool. Okay, Brock Lesnar 2004. That Brock Lesnar, the one that could give me Goldberg. Do you remember that one?
Yeah,
Give me Goldberg.
Please, I need it.
Goldberg. I ain't seen this. He's touching the sky. He wants to taste it. Yeah. I need Goldberg.
fucking tap.
But
man, I'm telling you.
what am I saying? So I'm talking about in terms of that sort of savage, innit? Do you get what I mean? So you're good on the mic, and you know what I'm saying? Because one example I can give you is Stone Cold was a mad savage. That guy was mad. You understand? He can't trust Stone Cold. Even if you're his mumsy, he'll Stone Cold stunning you, fam.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean,
You
fam?
know who's a savage, yeah?
Yeah.
And I've slept on him, Samoa Joe.
Oh, God.
Yes, we was talking about him. We was
There was
talking about him, innit?
I don't know which wrestler, and I'm so pissed off. I can't remember who the wrestler was, and I'm not even gonna say it. But basically, he had a match with Brock Lesnar, and he said, "Yeah, that was fine, because I already had a match with Samoa Joe like 2 weeks ago." That's the level of savagery Samoa Joe is in the ring. Do you understand that? When I mean about pressure, I mean putting pressure in the ring. Like Finlay will put man them under pressure. If you're not keeping up with him, he's hitting you. Like he's hitting you. Like I didn't want to say certain man's name. I didn't want to say certain man's name. Chris Benoit.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about?
No, we could talk about Chris
You want
Benoit.
to talk about physical?
Yeah.
Do you understand? You're putting a man under pressure. That's what I mean.
Vader's one of them as well. Have you watched old Vader videos at him in Japan and that?
Definitely.
Man will clobber you. Like, not...
Vader's WWE run was crap. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
he's so crap.
Vader's WWE
Why
run
they
was.
giving that bull thing that's on every game now? You see that?
Yeah, because that's the Minotaur thing, whatever. Yes.
Juggernaut type of
Yeah, it's Vince McMahon, man.
Someone
Vader needs respect, fam. He's one of the best. Okay, go on.
I'd say Loki was quite savage. In the
Oh,
Loki was
definitely.
savage. Yeah, Loki was savage.
Very
Absolutely.
tired with it.
Do it is not okay. This guy's black.
You know you can actually mention Chris Jericho because there's a
Wait. Why
Chris
did you
Jericho
say
savage.
this guy's black?
No,
Like,
this
like-
guy's
Yeah,
black.
if you
So
keep up with Jericho, it's wrong.
yeah, this guy's black. So I support him because he's black. But if we're talking like
I know you're gonna say.
savage,
I know you're gonna say.
If we're
I
talking
know you're gonna
savage,
say MJ.
yeah. If we're talking savage, this guy is the only like for me. I think he's personally the only like proper wrestling savage. New Jack.
Oh, no.
If we're talking savage,
No, argument done. It's New Jack. You know he stabbed someone in the
he
ring.
stabbed someone in the ring. He stabbed his
Old white man, he got pictures of fuck.
Listen.
I
I
think
can't lie to you.
Foley and Terry Funk are savages. Them lot have put barbed wire.
Compared to New
No,
Jack.
but New Jack
don't give a
will
fuck.
murder a Don.
As in New Jack, you'll chat to him before the match. Okay, cool. This is the plan of the match. We're gonna lock up.
And
You
if you
know,
piss him
Irish
off-
hook me. This and that. New Jack will come into the ring and give you a legit punch to the face. And if he wants, he'll probably go to under the ring and just grab something and stab you with it.
Just get a gun. Bow.
I won't lie to you. I think Foley in his prime will laugh at him. I cannot lie to you.
I don't know.
I don't know.
No.
Foley's
was
ear
more-
got ripped off in
but
that.
bro,
Let's
New
take
Jack-
that in,
New Jack
but
was-
let's take that in.
No, but there is. There's a
Let's
difference.
take that
No,
in.
wait, hear me out here. There's a difference between the pain that you're willing to put yourself through for the match and the pain that you're willing to give to someone. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Mick Foley will take the pain. You know what I'm saying? Mick Foley doesn't mind falling off a 20-foot cell or having his earlobe ripped off. Just for the sheer fact of satisfying the crowd.
Yeah.
New Jack does not give a fuck about the crowd.
don't care.
He thinks for him that wrestling's a legit sport where, you know what, as much as I want to put on a show, I want to hurt this person. Like, New Jack is fucked.
What?
Have you
Have you
watched
watched
it?
it? Have you watched any of his matches?
I could show you 2 matches.
like
You'd be
New
like,
Jack, you know.
forget it.
Can
What
you
promotion
recommend?
is he in?
Can you recommend them for? Are we allowed to recommend these matches? PG.
Yeah.
Let's recommend the match.
Fam, do you know the flipping incident when he nanked the youth back
Yeah,
in
yeah,
ECW?
yeah,
fam?
yeah.
It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube still. You can
What,
watch
he
it.
stabbed...
Fam, no, he
Why is that
to
bap,
make,
bap?
to make him bleed, yeah. But he cut him too deep because he just didn't care. He's like, alright, cool. And the boy was fat youth just shaking up and bleeding. And you just like, yeah, what? You wanted to come on.
Fam.
Like, New Jack does not care. So if we're talking savages, I'd say him. But I feel like his level of savagery is in a different level compared to other people.
It's just like, man.
It's mad. But if we're talking like, I don't know, like people that in the ring, like you see their moveset or they just savage. Or, so I would say people like, Stone
Is he got a
Cold.
mic? New Jack.
No.
No, it was.
No, he was
If
good.
you go all the way back to the gangsters back in what promotion was it?
Was he-
When
USWA, was it?
Smoky Mountain Wrestling.
Smoky
Yeah.
Mountain, yeah.
If you
He
go
was
back
on
to the promo, when they were in racist towns in the south, him and Mustard, their promos were sick. They were good. They were good.
So if we're talking like wrestlers that actual savage, like with their movesets, Stone Cold, Randy
think
Orton,
Austin, I'm sorry.
Haku,
I have to
Vader,
stop
Yeah.
I have to stop you. I'm sorry. I have
Dr.
to stop
Steve
you.
Williams.
Oh, you stop.
I don't think Austin is that intense. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, bro.
No, explain.
He's the first wrestler. I can't lie.
In-ring.
Yeah, in ring.
Oh,
I'll tell you something in ring though.
okay,
I'll tell you
so
in
you
ring. In ring. I'll tell you
Like
something about in ring.
intense. When I mean intense, like it's like you're almost having a real.
No, I'm not even saying.
let me-
I'm saying like savage, as in like, okay, let's talk about the difference between Steve Austin and then Stone Cold Steve Austin. Steve Austin in WCW was more of a technical wrestler, whereas when he went to WWE, he was more of a brawler. So from when I say savage, I'm like, okay, cool. Like he's kind of like not forgetting the foundation of wrestling, but he's making his wrestling seem a bit more realistic. With he's basically just stomping a mud hole. He's doing obviously
that's
the
what I'm saying.
strikes, you know what I'm saying?
That's the first wrestler I've ever seen.
Rather than doing like,
you
you know, the typical suplexes and the spine busters and the Fujiwara arm bar, you know, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
He changed the game
Yeah, he changed
in that
it, he did,
perspective.
he did.
Of fight of, bruv, let's scrap.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah, I get what you mean.
Like he's made it like a proper scrap. You know what I'm saying?
But I see what Blackz is saying though, because you're saying more like in the ring of like
Jeez, but I think-
you're in there and you're
Have a
getting
match-
fucked
Have a match
up.
with William Regal.
Yeah, like Regal, Finley,
What happens?
Benoit.
Cesaro. Have a match with Cesaro.
Yeah, that's what it is, because the
Have a
term
match with
savage,
Sheamus.
it's like,
See
how
what
do you actually
happens.
define what savage actually is? That's what it is.
It's that guy called
Like Ric Flair. You're having a
Tank
chopping
Abbott.
match with Ric Flair. Come chop me harder then. He's chopping you back. Big Show.
Who's that guy?
Come on.
Tank Abbott from WWE. That guy was that guy was mad, fam.
Tank.
Fam, that guy came in and he came. You know, back in the day when you had a football shorts, you had a football jogging bottoms, and you used to cut hair. You cut the jogging bottoms here, fam. You wear shorts. That's my man, fam. Nah, he was reckless, fam. Oh shit. He was reckless. But go back.
Hey, yo, fuck, for the women, I'm gonna say Jazz. Big Auntie Jazz.
Oh, big up Jazz. Thank you for following us, by the way.
Yeah, thanks, Jazz, man. Honestly, we
love
you.
you.
Man. Honestly,
We love
bro.
you.
We love you,
Auntie
Auntie.
Jazz. That's what I'm calling you from now on. Auntie Jazz.
Yeah, Big Auntie Jazz.
No, yeah, Jazz definitely. Around Jazz's period in the WWE, there wasn't really. And Victoria, I'll probably say
Oh,
Victoria.
she was very.
Victoria's good, yeah.
Before Beth Phoenix and that. China. How can we forget?
China was sick. I like China. I really like
Yeah.
China. China had a good
How
run.
can we forget? You don't think she was that physical?
You know what it is?
Nah, she was savage.
I
I
saw
mean,
the
I
look
said
on
it
your
No,
face.
it's right, it is.
I mean, when she was
I get it
enforcer.
though.
No,
She
yeah,
was
when China was an enforcer,
savage.
she was sad, but when she started dealing with Eddie
Lovey-
Guerrero,
lovey-dovey.
and then she got her breast done and she wanted to be doing Playboy, in my head I was like, okay, you've just become the rest of the divas now. You're not
exactly.
really.
But that's what
you know
WWE
I'm saying?
wanted to do,
Guerrero's
though.
a charmer though, man. I guess that's what happens when you're around a Guerrero, innit?
But then, okay, say now in terms of in-ring now, whose style do you feel look like they were trying to fuck it, like a Benoit, where you're in there and you see the person struggling to fight against them?
You see, I'll tell you a new generation guy. See Pete Dunne.
Do you know what it is? That
Okay,
whole-
yeah.
that
It's
hand
too
thing he
much.
does, yeah. That hand thing he does.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't,
fingers.
it makes me feel weird. Man. It makes me feel uneasy. I don't like
Oh,
when
like
wrestlers.
those-
I don't like when
as
wrestlers.
well. It's not nice,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
Yeah, William Regal's on my top 5 wrestlers. So
That
definitely,
whole-
William Regal is. The thing is, I
yeah,
feel like
top five,
William
top
Regal's
five for me.
very like underrated because he went through a route where he was mostly doing comedy.
Yeah.
So then sometimes it kind of jades you in the fact that
Backfired on
this guy can actually wrestle. Because you know during that period when he won the King of the Ring,
Yeah.
and then he started, and then that's when
2008.
King Regal.
King Regal. That's when I felt like, okay, cool. He's bossed through John Morrison. He's bossed through CM Punk.
Yeah, he could have been champ.
He could have been
Should've
champ
been. He should've been
easily.
And I would have
Easily.
believed it to a T.
Easily.
Yeah, they could have been.
So yeah, I'll say definitely William Regal.
Who else was
Hardcore
snug?
Holly.
Who's
Hardcore
snug
Holly.
in the
Holly
ring?
was very good. Holly was
Holly
very
was
good.
very
Yeah,
good.
Very good. Bradshaw, yeah.
He's one of my favorite wrestlers.
Bradshaw was too intense.
Okay. There's different. There's Bradshaw, yeah, and there's JBL. JBL is
Both.
like he's a what can I?
I'm not gonna lie, both. I'm not gonna lie to you both. No, Bradshaw was tough.
Do you know
But
like
see
a Bradshaw? Yeah? Do you know like a Bradshaw? Yeah?
JBL
You know like a
Let me
Bradshaw?
tell you
Yeah.
something, yeah. When it was the SmackDown versus Raw,
yeah,
the SmackDown versus Raw War, JBL held it down like a G.
JBL was racist tough. Like,
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
racist tough.
I was gonna say, I don't know how to put it. I don't know how to put it nice. innit?
JBL was MAGA tough. Like,
He was mega tough, yeah. Hey, yo, that's gonna title the thing, fam. Fuck it. Hey. And what I was gonna say about Bradshaw is, yeah, Bradshaw's close downs from hell were flip. Do you know when he
No,
runs?
I
You
would
see
say-
him run? He puts his head, he
When he
runs.
took down the Big Show, I said, yeah, you don't
Fam,
want to get hit with a
bow,
close
like-
down
What,
from
Survivor Series 2005, yeah? My
You
guy.
don't want to get hit with a close down from hell.
Fam.
It looked like...
JBL jumped
Bow.
and closed
Hi.
down.
It's like, do you know what I like the fact he goes to the other rope. So he throws you and he goes to the other rope. You're like, where's this guy going? Bow! Yo,
Nah, JBL, you know what? I'm so happy, yeah, because I always thought JBL was hard, but I thought people would never ever fuck with me on that decision.
Nah, JBL was sick,
bro.
fam. I didn't like it because he was a heel in it, but
If
I
you
like.
support JBL,
Yeah.
you see SmackDown Shut Your Mouth?
Yeah.
JBL goes like to the help.
Yeah.
As soon as you do it and you pins them,
Bro, that's it done. You know it's gonna fall like
and that one comes from anywhere.
don't go anywhere, any
I'll be
position.
next to you.
Hey, speaking of SmackDown, shut your mouth, yeah.
Okay, let's quickly have this
Turn
debate.
it-
Let's quickly have this debate. Let's quickly have this debate.
Can you explain the reason why? Can you explain the reason why we're talking about this, please? Explain the reason why.
Okay,
we're
so
talking
basically, Anafi went on Instagram Live to go play some Here Comes the Pain.
about this. No, SmackDown, shut your
Oh,
mouth.
sorry, shut your mouth.
Should have played Here Comes the Pain.
So we had a discussion in the group chat about which game is better. Put your hands up for SmackDown Shut Your Mouth.
Okay, I'll tell you why. Let me tell you
No,
why.
own it.
I'm
on one.
Correct.
Correct.
I'm
Man
both.
saying
I'm
Here
both.
Comes
I'll
the
tell you
Pain.
why.
Right.
The career mode of SmackDown Shut Your Mouth was amazing, and the core, the creation of a superstar was SmackDown Shut Your Mouth.
Spanglish.
SmackDown Shut Your Mouth was amazing. However, the roster on SmackDown Here Comes the Pain is flipping sick.
And you finished SmackDown Shut Your Mouth rostering.
It was good, but I mean, in terms of the people that they had on the game, bro. Do you understand? And
I agree with that because as much as I love the SmackDown Shut Your Mouth roster, the Here Comes the Pain had Rey Mysterio. It more or less had like
the first Rey Mysterio,
Yeah.
the first Rey Mysterio ever. Do you
had Rey
understand?
Mysterio, Ultimo Dragon.
And the old school Undertaker. Oh, come on, man.
No,
I know you
I'm
like
not gonna
that.
lie.
I know you
I'm not
like
gonna
that.
lie.
You don't have to say it.
And the thing is, with Here Comes the Pain, it had more things like more.
No, it's not better.
Backstage.
No, it's not. No, for me, it's not better.
Backstage,
Yeah, the
fam.
backstage is
Come
banging.
on.
You know what I'm
Man's
saying?
going on the Times Square.
you gotta
That
do
shit,
that.
man. Nothing.
I'm not gonna lie. For me,
Come on, bro.
for me, forever, it's SmackDown Shut Your Mouth.
Such a cool.
For me.
I can't lie. It's because the season.
For me,
For me.
But then again, after SmackDown Shut Your Mouth is a list. So I'll go SmackDown Shut Your Mouth. Here Comes the Pain. SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 because of the WrestleMania 9 arena. SmackDown 2K19 that just dropped.
Yeah.
And then last one is WrestleMania 21 on the Xbox.
I'm not gonna lie. WrestleMania 21 should not be there.
Are you serious?
No mercy.
None of them. I'm sorry, yeah.
I'm
I
not
don't care if I
gonna
get
lie.
called.
No,
None of
no.
the games from GameCube should be on that list, bro.
Yeah.
None of the games on the Xbox should be on that list, fam.
fucking
And that
shit.
shit
What about
WWE
Raw? What about Raw?
Fuck
What
off.
about
Raw
Raw?
was shit.
The worst
WWE
game
Raw.
No,
ever.
don't get me wrong. There was elements
off.
of Raw that I liked, where you could break the entrance and whatnot.
Yeah, that was
don't
sick.
But other than that,
shouldn't
no,
be
do you know,
there.
but other than that, I'm not gonna lie. No Mercy is the best wrestling game ever.
Better than SmackDown 1.
Yes.
But
No Mercy is the best wrestling game
do you
ever.
know, sorry, your game's underrated. I can't lie.
But have man played Fire Pro though?
Okay.
Come on, bro.
Okay, now we're talking.
Come
Now
on.
we're talking.
You want to take it there?
Now we're talking.
Why,
Yeah.
why,
Bro, is that the one with
2.9.
like it's like 8-bit.
Yeah.
I don't like
16
that.
bit. Come on, man.
I didn't like it.
The
fam.
customers, you could
There is.
legit make any wrestler.
Give me any wrestler, yeah.
Come on.
I didn't like it. Have you seen it? They released some new gen recently, innit? I didn't feel it. See, this is what I'm talking about.
You man just can't
Get
hack
me.
2D things, man.
I'm sorry, smack that shut your mouth because the story was epic. I felt like the gameplay was epic.
The animation.
The
animation.
What was the story? What was the story?
The story was that you become WWE
just
champion.
go-
Then NWO comes in.
Yeah.
I'm the Rock.
Yeah.
You're the Rock. NWO
Oh,
comes
that's
in.
when you walk in first person, innit? And you go
Yeah,
down
yeah.
the
Yeah.
stairs.
And you walk
Yes,
around the
what I liked
entire
about that is the
arena.
fact that depending on who you are,
Oh, it changes.
the story changes. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So if you're like a created wrestler, you start off on Sunday Night Heat, you get into conversation with Jim Ross. He tests you out. You fight people like Maven and Rico and whatnot.
yeah.
If he thinks you're good, then you get to choose what roster you go on, whether it's Raw.
Yeah, I
SmackDown,
remember,
or not.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying. And then it's mad interactive. So I remember one time when I was playing years ago. I must have been playing a Scotty Too Hotty. I don't know why I was playing with him, but he had a sick moveset around that period, didn't it?
Yeah, I remember.
So I remember I was in a rivalry with Lance Storm, and he made me have a fight with one diva.
Yeah, they make a fight divas.
And,
Yeah,
and I hit it with the table,
Yeah.
and then I've lost the match. And he comes out, he's like, oh, okay, if you want to be using tables, let's have a table match at the pay-per-view. So I was thinking,
See what I mean?
what the fuck? This makes no sense.
They stick it on you, like it's mad.
Yeah.
Like, I remember I've come out of a match. I'm going into arena. Chris Jericho's asking for a backstage brawl.
Yeah. They do stuff like that.
Okay, let's
See,
go
they do
then.
stuff like that, fam.
Do you know what I mean?
I like that sort of stuff.
But
fam.
there were still things like that, and Here Comes the Pain, though.
Here comes
There were still things like that, and let's not forget the kind of epic. If you had a feud going on, yeah, and he went to the pay per view, you'll get a little bit of a
the
of a montage.
yeah.
Come on,
Yeah, the promo.
The
The black and white promo. The black and white
I'll
promo.
say this
that was
though.
lit.
Cool. Here Comes the Pain. The gameplay improved a lot from Shut Your Mouth. I'll say that.
Yeah,
Like, the story mode and everything like that, it was not better.
And the gameplay.
I feel like
Look, Lesnar on that game.
No, the gameplay. No, the gameplay was better. The gameplay was better, and
animal.
Yeah. I will say the graphics were better on Shut Your Mouth, yeah, but proper Brock, the F5 when he goes like that.
Is that F5 number 2?
Yeah.
F5 number 2.
Oh,
He started up.
you've got the one he carries you like that and just puts you.
That
That
was
sick.
sick.
But no, one thing I'll say. Man, I shut your mouth. Sorry for me.
No,
I'm a
yeah.
kid, fam.
After Shut Your Mouth, I feel like all the games
They depleted. Because what it is, they started mocapping. And if you notice that when you look at the moves on like SmackDown, Shut Your Mouth and Here Comes the Pain, it's almost as identical as stuff that they've done in real life.
bro,
Because they've
they're still
animated
the
it.
same animations though.
For some of the moves, that's the thing.
There's certain animations that
There's
I've been
certain- yeah,
seeing
there's-
since SmackDown versus
Yeah, there's certain
Raw,
animations,
fam.
but then if you look at certain
SmackDown vs.
moves,
Raw is a hard game as well, by the way.
no, yeah.
The best
Well,
one,
number
the
one.
one the one I had.
Number one, number one,
Number
sick,
one.
yeah.
Oh, what? When you could
Number
do
one.
clean and dirty.
The one, is half,
you
Vince
can get
McMahon,
clean and dirty.
My favorite one was the first time it had GM mode.
That was
When it
that's
six.
that's
That's
six.
six.
Yeah,
That's
It had
that's
the best mode of Eddie Guerrero in that one.
Yeah, it did. Has that when Eddie Guerrero done Juju with Undertaker? Do you remember that? You saw Undertaker.
Yeah.
Undertaker. Do you remember that?
To the urn, yeah.
And was it Boogeyman on that game? Boogeyman was on that game. Yeah.
he was.
That was sick. I mean, I had to buy that game. You know, I'll buy it
I
tomorrow.
remember I had it. Had a rivalry with Boogeyman. That was mad.
Yeah, the Barry Boogeyman. That was mad.
I wish they had a match.
Can we just
Another dream match.
I just don't. Here Comes the Pain's the better game.
Here comes the pain sick, but do you know, it's, guys, you're not gonna laugh.
Here's a
at me.
fact
No,
for you.
yeah, no.
Here's a fact for you.
Okay.
Jeff Hardy was meant to be in Here Comes the Pain.
What happened then?
He got suspended from WWE for drugs.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Because if you see like early models of the game,
Yeah.
Jeff Hardy's in it.
Wait,
Yeah.
serious?
Big man thing.
Mad.
Listen, man. I'm
Get
on-
your googles. Get your googles.
Facts and energy.
Trust me,
Make
bro.
sure when you edit it, facts and energy comes on the screen.
Come up.
Facts and energy.
See back in there, when you see your finisher, you see the smile.
Yeah.
Jeff Hardy, yeah. Hey, do you know,
Google
guys,
it.
Give us a sec. Let's check this. Here comes the pain. Oh, he's actually there.
Told you. And he was meant to have the paint attire where he's got the white vest.
Yeah, I see it still.
Yeah, man.
That's
If
mad.
Jeff Hardy was in it, it would have been the best game. I'll tell you that now. If Jeff Hardy was in it, it would have been the best game. I'll tell you now.
No.
I was tired of creating Jeff Hardy. If he was in the game, it would have been sick. He shouldn't have got suspended. But shut your mouth. Nah. Even the alternate attires as well. Come on, man.
You couldn't.
The Rob Van Dam video. Oh, come on.
What about? Yeah, I was gonna say. Yo,
Listen, I backed it on my one to all the man them.
Wait, did you man ever-
Here Comes the Pain, I got you.
Did you man ever get to a point in the game where they had 2 titles, the big gold belt and the undisputed belt.
Yeah.
What,
Yeah.
Here Comes
On
the Pain?
Smack and Shut Your Mouth.
Yeah.
This
I
belt,
remember.
this belt.
Yeah. That belt was in the game. Yeah.
I don't remember, fam. No, is that when it came when NWA came, though? And then the thing started spraying on it.
Yeah.
That's when it came.
Was that?
No.
No.
I wouldn't shut your mouth. That was a different story. Was that?
No, it was Shut Your Mouth.
Yeah, it was.
Because
that
NWO comes
Yeah.
after they start spraying shit.
Yeah.
That's when the titles sprayed.
No, I'm gonna take it old school.
Oh,
bro.
was that SmackDown? Okay.
Just Bring It.
No.
Just Bring It was good. Just Bring It was good, though.
Josh Springer was alright.
Just Bring It was basically an updated version of SmackDown 2.
It was.
To be
Or
fair.
WWF
They're still boxed up, fam.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, I don't give a fuck what no one says. Yeah, WWF Warzone is one of my favorite
Yeah,
games.
Warzone. Yeah,
come for me.
I
Come
said
for me, fam.
I said
Yes.
that. I said that.
Fuck that
One
game.
of the match. You got best bear combo combinations.
They had blood in that game.
Decent.
Blood in that game, yeah.
You can dash a TV at a dome. Come on.
No, I didn't like that game. I won't even lie to you.
That was bad.
I didn't like it.
My
WWF
cousin-
Attitude
That's
for
Charlie.
me, that was a sick game for
Attitude
PS1.
was sick, yeah. My cousin had that game. I used to
But you
bang
know
all the
what's
time.
so long?
It's so hard to play, though.
Doing the combination, you have to go up, down, left, right.
Yeah, bro. It's so hard to
That's what I
play.
said, bro.
Did you guys ever play ECW Anarchy Rules?
No.
For a second, I'm thinking, what?
Anarchy.
Anarchy Rule.
ANKI. Anarchy. How do you even say that? Is it
Anarchy Rules.
The WCW games on what the old ones.
ECW, WCW, their
Is it
games
good?
are crap trash. But WWF No Mercy, best game.
I had to check that game, fam.
No, you know what? Yeah, fuck it. I don't even care what no one says. Yeah. Def Jam Vendetta.
Yeah,
And Def
Here's
Jam
a fact
Fight
for you.
Come
The
on.
this
makers
guy-
of
Go on.
No Mercy are the ones that made Def Jam Vendetta.
THQ.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it wasn't
how you
THQ.
go, okay.
I went to
EA bought them out. Bought
Eh?
can't remember who it was.
Man like D-Mob. Man like.
Def Jam Vendetta was meant to be the sequel for No Mercy, but obviously they got bought out by EA. Check that.
Def Jam Vendetta was a sequel. Wait,
Def Jam Vendetta was not meant to be a hip hop game. It was
was
meant to be
a wrestling game.
a proper professional wrestling game. Check it, it's there, man.
Fam, I'm gonna hit this guy with
Facts and energies.
Fam, this guy's killing it today, fam.
No, but who the developers of the game got bought by EA.
This guy knew that the camera was coming to. That's why he's coming with the
Facts and energy.
I want to have the press.
That's the shake when he said that.
He's got his facts on top. I
Hey,
can't
you're
lie.
doing well, still coming.
Facts and energy.
Imagine if he's wrong.
Check it.
Hey, guys, whoever's listening, check it as well, bro.
Yeah, please.
This guy's coming with it, fam. Wait,
That goes for all of us, please. Yeah, we need evidence.
What's been happening this week, though, man? Like,
Raw and SmackDown happened.
Wait, sorry.
Are we talking about
Let's
last
say
week?
EA's first attempt. They made WCW Backstage Assault.
who?
That's what I meant. Not No Mercy. My bad.
Oh.
Sorry.
Where is it? Where is that? Where's the fact? Where?
No, yeah, that's what I meant. Because they were meant to make the next WCW. So don't mind me, man. I'm tired, man.
Imagine if
It's been a long day. It's been a long day.
But he is wrong.
Energy, a little bit of facts. But yeah, that's what I meant.
was
That's what I meant.
wrong.
Because I don't care about
get
WCW.
what
That's
you
it.
mean.
Yeah, you get what I mean. You get what I'm saying.
Of course.
So I wasn't technically wrong.
It's a difference.
Yeah.
Some slack.
Yeah, I wasn't technically wrong. You know, misinformation. Energy.
Energy.
What are you saying? So, yeah, what's happened this week, fam? You didn't watch Raw?
I watched the highlights again. I'm not gonna lie
I
to
think the
you.
main story we could talk about is.
There was. What,
Okay.
do you mean Raw before the Rumble? After the Rumble?
Oh, shit, the Rumble.
Oh,
Okay, so let's
Yeah, let's talk about Rumble. Let's talk about
Let's
Rumble.
talk Rumble.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
things we
hindsight
gotta
now,
talk about,
everything's
bro.
happened.
Rumble.
How do you feel about the winners of the Rumble? How do you feel about Seth
The
Rollins?
Benz one, I'm
winning?
not really happy with. Seth, okay, but Seth. Okay, I understand because he's missed WrestleMania main event, but no, Seth, no, I didn't feel like it. No.
I'm going to stay by what I said in the group chat, fam. I wanted more surprises. And when I mean surprise, I don't mean legends. I don't mean Honky Top Man's going to come.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you clarified that.
What I'm trying to say is this. I want to
trying to
have
see
people
my
like, for
biggest-
example...
You want Hulk Hogan to be there? Let's be
No,
real. Let's be real. If the red yellow came out, would you not?
I'll be on the group chat. Look, he's there.
I can't lie.
He would have woken up. Big man,
okay, look,
he would have stayed awake.
There's two surprises I wanted, didn't it? I wanted either, Kenny Omega to come out, which was myth. That was never
I
happening.
told you guys.
Number two was this.
I said that.
His
I said
contract
that.
run out. His contract run out though.
Yeah.
And another thing was this. I wanted someone like from NXT to be to actually win it. Or like for someone like Velveteen Dream to come out and do something mad.
Okay,
I mean,
yeah.
I thought Velveteen Dream, the way he fights is funny though. He's very dramatic. You see, he's very dramatic.
Yeah, he's
But yeah,
mad.
back to what I was saying. You get what I mean? It's very like, you get what I mean? It's like, but what am I saying? Yeah, man. I wanted that more surprise. Someone to come in from NXT, shut it down. Johnny Gargano done the sick. Yeah.
All the NXT superstars,
Hell,
even
yeah.
from the men and the women, they did proper sick.
Very good.
The women's Royal Rumble was
The women's
entertaining.
trumps the men's one, man.
I said in the chat.
I loved it.
It was the better one.
Trumps
It was
the
the better
men's
one.
one.
You know
The
what?
men's one. Can we quickly talk about Nia Jax?
Thank you. Look, I can't lie to you. Yeah,
told you about Nia
when we
Jax is
first
good,
started, this podcast, what did I say to you? You man continue supporting Nia Jax because she is legendary. You're not looking at me like I'm bogus.
No, but I
but
told you Nia Jax was hard, though.
Thank you. What about you?
You don't like Jax, though.
I don't like her clothes.
like
I know
her.
it's a bit petty, but I don't like her attire, bro.
When Roman Reigns changed, she
And
will
she
change.
smiles too much, bro.
When Roman Reigns changes, she will change, bro.
But she's dominant in the ring.
She
I
is,
like
bro.
her presence.
Nah, bro, she
Like, you need a big
No,
woman
it
in the
is.
ring.
Okay, there's been like I feel like your presence has to kind of match your ring skill. I'm not gonna lie to you. You
I'm
can't
on
be
that.
that dominating. But then when I see you, like, let's be real. One of her finishing moves is a leg drop.
What do you think?
Yeah, but look at the size of the woman, though, man.
Thank you.
But then wait, okay. Let me give. Nah, 300. I was mocking it. Come on. Okay, wait. Let me. Okay. Let me give Hulk Hogan some credit. Yeah. When you see his leg drop, it does look a bit like. If he stuns you with it, okay, I'm taking the piss. I'm trying to back Hogan.
Because Hogan's not like a super heavyweight, if you get what I mean.
You know what I'm saying? But with Nia Jax, her one looks mad light. Like,
look,
I feel like
if
anyone can kick
Yokozuna
out of it.
stopping a leg drop on you, RIP, it's a long thing.
No, yeah, exactly.
That's how Nia Jax, that's how people portray Nia Jax, though, bro.
What, like Yokozuna? Is this what you're saying on camera?
He just wanted to say that. He just wanted to
Jax,
say
I'm
that.
sorry.
Facts and energy. He wanted to say that.
Facts and energy, but you know what it is, yeah? And I'm not even offended. Oh, come on. I'm not even offended. I'm not offended, but I'm trying to make it in the perspective of the giant and the midget.
Okay, but you see,
it says
Yokozuna's
here, yeah.
moveset. Yokozuna's moveset. He has the bonsai drop.
Yeah.
That is a mad dominating move.
But
Her finish.
that's the same as leg drop.
It says here, yeah. I know her weight. I know her weight.
From the
Wait,
top.
come on,
Wait,
I know her weight. I know her weight. Let me
What's
check the
her
weight.
weight?
It says the Power Woman, Nia Jax, is one of the tallest women in WWE.
Yeah.
And she weighs about 123 kg or 272 pounds.
Okay,
Which
you're
makes
close
her a
enough.
bit
You're
bulky.
close enough then.
God have mercy.
Listen.
No, respect the big woman, bro. Come on.
God have mercy.
Sorry, I'm
When are you not gonna?
I actually like Nia Jax, so that's why I'm not even mocking it.
I think she's beautiful.
Yeah, she is.
I think she's beautiful.
When are you not
But-
gonna respect the leg drop? When are you not
I
gonna
just don't respect the leg drop. I just
from the
don't.
top rope?
I
Leg
don't
drop.
respect the leg
Aye,
drop.
done.
I don't.
Man,
She makes
done
me
out
laugh
here.
when she does the leg drop.
Come on, man.
Like, look at Karma. You don't see Karma doing leg drops. Like, she has a
Hey,
sick
Karma
move.
was hard. Yeah, Karma was hard.
Awesome Kong.
You know what I'm saying? She got a sick move.
Yes,
Did she have a good run in WWE?
Nah, her run, cause she got pregnant, innit? So she couldn't have a.
Oh, you
yeah.
said that one episode.
So yeah, but I'm happy she was in the. I'm happy she was in the men's rumble though.
You think you think her spot was good?
What in the?
It was
men's
entertaining.
Rumble? It was entertaining, yeah.
Because I think the
Nia
suspense
Jax.
was
Yeah.
the suspense was, is she gonna get hit? So when she dumped
that's
out
what it was,
on
yeah.
Ali, I was thinking, oh shit, here we go.
I like
Dove kicked her.
Yeah.
And the way the camera panned on Randy when he was just waiting, I was like,
Yeah.
that
I
was
was
clean.
like, oh man, this is gonna be.
I was upset that I was upset that R-Truth didn't get to prove himself in the ring, but obviously,
I mean, he's got the US title now, so.
yeah. Big up R-Truth, man.
So, but yeah, the women's one was I enjoyed that way more than I did the men's one.
They got a lot of Asian wrestlers in NXT that I didn't know they had. So when they came to the ring and audition, there was one girl, she came in that red pants. I forgot her name. She was sick. And
Zai Lee.
she flopped one of her moves, didn't it?
Oh yeah.
But it was sick though. It was sick.
I felt bad for her.
Yeah, I feel bad. On the big stage. On the big stage.
You know who makes me laugh? Yeah. I know I'm such a waste man for this. I think Billy Kay is so funny. The Iconics.
Iconics are hilarious.
I love him.
Do you know what it is? If you see, did you see the interview after the Royal when they got
Yeah, how
eliminated?
pissed off she was.
It's Billy Kay because
Billy.
if you watch Peyton Royce, Peyton Royce is trying not to
trying
laugh.
not to
Yeah,
He's trying not to
I see.
laugh.
And even the woman that's talking trying to hold her to the laugh. Billy's an idiot as he's going in.
Jokes.
I'm thinking.
It makes up for her. Like she's not a great wrestler, so it makes up for it. Peyton Royce is sick though, but
Peyton can
Billy Kay, she reminds me of Santino Marella.
It's funny when she runs, she's just like, iconic. I'm thinking this girl's mad.
Hey, Santino Marella's debut. Do you remember Santino Marella's debut?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man
with
came
all
out-
MAGA.
He came out the crown after he beat MAGA.
Yeah.
Bobby Lashley helped him.
Yeah, and after it was like he came with a normal accent though.
Because Vince was like,
John Angle's
It's
debut.
gone
John Angle's debut.
Yeah.
The same exact thing as Santino Marella. Kurt Angle's debut.
But
Kurt
Kurt Angle's
was
already...
he was tanned. He was mad tanned though. But yeah, he
But
was
obviously Kurt Angle's already known as Kurt Angle though. That's the thing.
oh, so they had him in the crowd as like a...
Yeah, because before he was in ECW, he came.
yeah.
There was a mad ECW incident. So obviously I think he was
The
like proper.
crucifixion.
Yeah, crucifixion, because he's proper
What
like.
would you mean crucifixion?
Oh, in ECW.
Fact it.
No,
it's fine.
As in, let the people know what's going on, because like, my head is
So
going
when Kurt Angle was gonna debut, he was gonna go to ECW, but so he was like backstage, like meeting everybody, and he even came out for the show.
Yeah.
He was just like, hey, what's up?
oh shit! Yeah, I saw that.
But
Yeah,
then there was
a.
I think it was Raven and Sandman. They were
Yeah, there was a
beefing.
crucifixion.
And
This
there was
one
a
in it. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was a crucifixion accident when they had him with barbed wire to the cross, and backstage Kurt Angle was like, "Fuck this."
Yeah, he wasn't happy with it because he was a devout Christian at that time.
Yeah, he's like, "Fuck that, I'm
So
out."
he
So
was
he
like, yeah.
bounced.
Wait a minute. So when the Undertaker was putting Stoke,
He wasn't there at the
He wasn't
time.
there. He wasn't there at that
Time,
time.
yeah. This was like when did he come?
What, 97?
97,
Yeah.
98, yeah.
He was sitting.
And
in the
Raven
thing.
had to come out and apologise.
So they put him in a crop. Wait.
They put Sandman on
the cross.
Find it. Type in Sandman crucifixion.
Like
That's
you see
fucked.
the crucifixion
I'm so
incident.
sorry.
Like they never actually like they had to take.
No,
off
not the
DVD.
nails and that. Like,
Oh my gosh.
So imagine if they didn't do that.
Oh my.
Imagine
days.
Kurt Angle's career now. He would have probably been an ECW superstar.
like RVD and that.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a bad match. God forgive me for seeing it.
It's crazy.
Yeah, bro. There's certain things in wrestling that need to be cut out, but that's enough for another episode, isn't it? But yeah, what are you saying? So, I watched a bit of SmackDown. The feud is still going on. The rivalry is still going on. The whole Andrade Rey Mysterio rivalry.
I think they're stretching it a bit.
It's getting. I'm getting tired of it.
By the
fam.
time it gets to WrestleMania, I want that match at WrestleMania, but they need to be apart for a bit.
Yeah, bro.
Because what's going to
can't
do
lie.
is by the
There's
time
a-
they get the match,
There's so much talent that they can bring from 205 Live to come and have them wrestle with each other
NXT.
during this period. You know what I'm saying? Even if
Someone
it's a
needs to
thing
come
where
out and say, I want to compete for the championship.
Invasion.
But Vince
Invasion.
McMahon is not listening to me. You need to listen to me because Velveteen Dream can come out with John Cena, but John Cena's injured and bad people are injured. What, do you get what I mean, from?
you know what I'm saying? There's so many people you can bring from 205 Live to just fill out the roster. The thing is, they've got so much people on the roster. Where was the last time we saw Zack? Well, okay, let's not talk about Zack Ryder. But people like Ty Dillinger.
No, when is the last time we saw Zack Ryder?
Oh, he was on Raw.
Yeah, it was on Raw with
Last week,
Kurt
on
Hawkins.
Monday.
Kurt Hawkins,
They
yeah,
were
Kurt
talking
Hawkins.
about how they're
Yeah.
going to make their little comeback. And
Yeah.
and they still lost.
It's Kurt Hawkins' pants, Bret Hart's pants, but different.
Yeah.
colour. Why is that?
I think as a tribute, I don't know.
I was clocked the other day and I wanted to put on a group chat, but I didn't want to look like a neek, fam.
No, fam,
no,
put it
no.
in-
I don't want to put it in there. Oh, well, you know, bro. You're wait, man. I mean, you don't go. Oh, you didn't know, like, bro, he dedicated to it in 2009. Like, what you not doing wrong? You know what I mean, fam? And I'm there, like, I'm like, oh, but yeah, fam. Yeah, so that happened. Samoa Joe is like Samoa Joe is now turning into Samoa Joe right now. You see that whole mic skill thing when he
You
came
see
on
the promo?
Man came on a Smack URL thing, fam.
See the
You know what I mean?
promo?
Don DeMarco.
Marco.
Aye.
Man came forever,
Aye,
fam.
promo king right now.
And just funny,
promo
everyone was
king.
baffed. Everyone in the ring was baffed. Everyone was like looking at
You're
him.
not beating
Hey,
Joe.
I ain't asking. I was like, it's lit. It's lit.
Like, you see the one when they were all. You know what? I couldn't stop. I can't lie to you. I've looked at the promo about 10 times.
Yeah, same. I watched
That
the
promo-
promo, yeah, and I watched the
group
ad break
promo.
one.
You see the group promo?
Yeah.
When he said to Jeff Hardy about AA session, I
That was
thought.
deep. From Randy Orton was like, it's too much.
I know. He said, oh my god! I said, oh my god! Even Jeff Hardy laughed like he really just said that, innit? Like, oh my fucking god!
Nah, he did
It's
well. I like
mad.
it, fam. I like it, fam.
Mad.
He's a savage as well. He's another savage. Plus,
yeah.
he's another guy. Yeah.
He just made Jeff Hardy like a boy because Jeff Hardy's like, you know, the superhero really talks. Keep on talking. He's like, yeah. Like, oh my gosh.
Nah, he killed it,
just
fam.
Unbelievable.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
we
else happened on
didn't
SmackDown?
we didn't finish WrestleMania, did we?
Oh, Rumble.
Sorry.
Okay, how do you guys
We'll
feel
go back
about
and forth,
Rowan?
man, so-
How do you feel about Rowan joining Danny Bryan?
Why not?
I think it's very good.
I think it's good for
Why
him.
not?
Yeah.
I like the look. He's needed a heavy for a long time. It works for his heel turn.
Yeah. Rowan and Luke Harper, I feel like they've ever since they left
White family.
the White family, I feel like WWE have kind of been complacent with how they pushed them. So at 1 minute they split up. They were both doing Rona's face.
Then they go back.
Then they got back together.
And they went against each other.
They even started using the 3D at one point.
Yeah.
They called it the Way or something like that. Then they now became the Bludgeon Brothers. They went away for a bit, became the Bludgeon Brothers. Now,
do you guys remember though? Yeah, when Harper had remember when it was Orton and Bray Wyatt as the team, and then Harper was like, you could see that Orton was infiltrating. For a hot minute, he was getting a good reaction as a face.
Yeah.
And then WWE was like, nah, we're good.
Harper's an amazing wrestler as well.
He's good.
Wait, where's he now?
He's good.
He's injured.
That's close.
Okay, that's not what I'm talking about. You know, we need to go. The Brock Lesnar and Finn Balor match, this guy's Balor, Finn Balor match, was alright. I enjoyed it. It was good.
I liked it.
I wanted Finn to win. How did Brock win again?
Kamara,
yeah.
He did coup de grace, the foot
Finn
stomp.
nearly won though.
Oh yeah,
He nearly won.
Yeah,
nearly won. Yeah.
I think they made him like a boy though afterwards.
Yeah.
Because I would have thought that would lead to a second match, but no.
They played on that whole David and Goliath thing, innit? And it's just like, you know.
They're trying to mock Jesus with that shit.
Trust
Not the Bible.
all the time, fam.
Heyman was like, yeah, we rewrote the Bible. I'm like, but don't say
Heyman said that.
Heyman's Jewish.
Heyman said relax.
My thing is, okay, cool. With that, if I was a writer, producer for WWE, I would have now kind of like tried to slowly kind of bring to the forefront the demon character now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I thought was gonna come out because
A rematch would have made sense.
I'm talking to all my guys, on chats and stuff, and I'm like, yo, Finn Balor is gonna come out as a demon on Royal Rumble, and he came out normally with this whole like, you understand?
You know what?
Like,
Sometimes
I want
jacket.
Yeah, the jacket.
I think WWE are very
Top man
observant
jacket.
with that. You know, I think they just don't want to. They want to play upon it. You know, sometimes it's not all the time. Let the crowd get what they want.
Yeah.
Like everyone wants the demon to come out. Of course you do. You're fighting Brock Lesnar,
But how long are they gonna do this, bro? Because it's like people are getting bored at
but listen, when Finn Balor gets that push, you will notice that push, and you'll.
But
see
it might
the
be a bit
demon.
too late.
think
It might be a bit
it's
too
again,
late.
though. I think
It might
that's
be a
it.
bit.
I think that's
It's not
it.
too late.
I think if they do give him a push, it's gonna be a bit too late. People are gonna get
think
tired.
about
There's gonna be a new
it.
guy
He never
coming
got a
in.
rematch
And he
for
might
the
even go to AEW
Universal
after the picture
Championship.
before
The way
Now we
Finn
got
Balor's-
it, and he
the way
lost.
Finn Balor's playing along things right now, it's not too late.
I feel like with Finn Balor, he's always gonna be a crowd favorite,
You got
anyways,
people
regardless.
forgetting this is one of the biggest stars, you know, in the wrestling.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is one of the biggest stars.
His
at the moment.
following is.
But
my thing is,
WWE
okay,
are
cool.
treating him as a bigger star.
He's been on the main.
WWE are not treating him like a big
How many
star.
has he been on the main
know,
roster
I know.
for?
I think 2 years.
2 years.
No, but what
Okay,
they
cool.
do is he could be in the main event next week and be in the low event. Like that's how good that.
Bro,
that's
there's
how-
even rumors about saying that he's gonna go back to 205.
I know. When I
Yeah.
heard that,
Sorry,
I
bro.
thought,
Yeah, 3 years. He was injured for a bit. He's been on the main roster for 3 years. He was off for a year. We've only seen the demon twice. Like, fair enough, I get it. You want to protect it, but it's like it doesn't even seem like you're protecting it. It seems like you're kind of distancing away from. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause even WrestleMania last year, I thought, okay, cool. He'd at least come out as the demon. He came out with the whole LGBTQ thing. I was like, okay, cool, that's calm. As in, like, he came out with the multicolored and he had that.
It's for everyone.
That one, I was like, okay, cool, that's calm because he had the whole for everyone thing. I'm with that. Let's do that. Cool. You've now gotten your main event push. You're going against. It's not like you're going against any.
You're going against Brock Lesnar.
You're not. It's not like you're going against Dolph Ziggler. It's not. You're not going against Kurt Hawkins. You know what I'm saying?
Let's not mock Dolph Ziggler. but all right,
No, he's cold. But I'm just saying, it's not like you're just not fighting anyone. You know what I'm saying? You're fighting Brock Lesnar. Would you not want to bring out the character that, you know,
that will push,
that will push Brock Lesnar to the limit,
and it will make sense too.
and it will make sense as well. Make sense. The Beast versus the Demon. That'd be a sick tagline. But
Someone's sleeping backstage in it, so obviously. And someone wants the
Fair enough.
Someone wants the title thrown at them again in it, so like, you know.
like, I'm not mad at them not using the Demon character all the time, but then it's like when there's certain
When there's
matches,
big matches, you should come out.
you've wasted it on people like okay, the AJ Styles match. I didn't mind that
used
match.
it against Corbin.
Corbin, you know what I'm saying?
TGIs. But yeah, bro, it's annoying, fam. Bro, man. Am I saying, the Randy Orton and more stuff. Why am I keep going back to this shit?
No, you know what? Yeah, I'm happy
Orton
you
is
said
too
that,
much,
yeah.
man.
Fam, my phone's update. Why my
Okay,
phone
phone update
now,
all
bro? That is so dead. That's so.
First world problem.
Should we talk about NXT?
No, because I wanted to say something real quick.
Should we talk about NXT?
Real quick.
The train moves faster.
I don't have the proof now yet. There is still facts, yeah, but
Facts and energy.
bro, Mustafa Ali shit himself in SmackDown, you know.
He shot himself.
Shit himself.
When against Randy Orton?
Fam, go to the.
No, bro.
I had a screen cap on my phone.
Add this clip.
Do you know why it's not?
Yeah,
funny
add the clip. Add the clip. fam.
Add the clip.
Yeah. I'll get the screen cap. I'm gonna give it to you. You can put it in the video. Yeah.
He has to shot himself.
Fam. So if you watch the go on your phone now. Go on your phone now. I'll tell you what happens. You know, just before the RKO, you know he suddenly did a 054 or shit,
Yeah.
054. The camera's on him. Yeah. I know what's going on. And you see this brown dot, fam. And it's like,
But you know what?
fam,
though?
done his shit. himself.
Apparently, John Cena.
Yeah, John Cena shot himself. I remember watching Total Divas and I can't remember who Natalia was
Nick-
facing. She got kicked and she shot herself.
What is wrestlers eating, fam?
Yeah, go. Fam, don't wear white tights.
I'm gonna lose composure.
Don't wear
man.
white tights, man.
Oh man.
No, right Randy one.
Fam, sorry, I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to see the footage.
Oh, this wrestling industry is fucking crazy, man.
Fam, I saw it. I went to put it in the chat. I was like, I don't think I want to wait for the episode.
This will never happen in Japan.
You never know.
You'll get fucked. You'll be told to clean it. No. So go. Wait, is it open? Just before then. Go. Wait.
Oh shit. Sorry guys, just trying to,
Yeah, we're gonna go back a bit. Go for it. Yeah, there.
Oh wait. Oh shit.
Can't you think zoom or screen cap? I said zoom into it, man. I'm sorry.
Pardon the pun. That's a shit.
Was it a shock? It must have been the shock of when Auto pulled him at the last minute.
Show them.
Is that shit or is that
Bro,
shit?
it's shit, blood. It's shit.
I can't lie. If I was coming against Randy, I'll be shitting myself as well, bro.
Oh no.
That is deep, bro.
Oh no.
On the main stage.
Wait, is nobody talking about this online?
No one's talking about it. I was like, wait, what?
Do
Guys,
you know what I was talking about as well? Do you know on WWE they done some like technical error? You watch Botchmania this week? You saw what they done for Brock Lesnar's entrance.
wait.
On the back, instead of it saying WWE University,
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, so
Where?
It's one of his t-shirts. It used to be a t-shirt match, innit?
Oh, saying he's kept it.
Yeah, they're lazy. Man.
Lazy.
Let's talk about NXT, man.
NXT.
Takeover.
Oh, let's not talk about that.
Hey,
please.
Mercy's still laughing.
Every time I don't talk about NXT, yeah, flipping but I fell asleep, fam.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna try and see if I can insert the footage somewhere in it, but fam, it was so bad, bro. I'll put in the video.
What match did you fall asleep on?
The last match, bro. So like, I'll tell you what.
You know what? I don't blame you, bro.
I was watching it. It was sick. Do you remember I was on the group chat? I was like, yeah, man, I'm enjoying NXT today, fam. So I'm watching it. It's sick. So I think it got to like the 3 matches left in it, and I'm struggling. So when it gets to the last match, yeah, I just went fuck it. I just went conked out on camera from the camera's like, and you know, I'll put the clip in this in it, but fam, it was bad, fam. It was bad. But it was a very good event.
What was the first match again?
Tag match.
The War Raiders versus
Undisputed Era.
What
War Raiders
a-
are
Did you watch
That was my
sick.
favorite match of the night.
Unfortunately, I didn't watch it, man. That's how.
Yeah, he fell asleep. You have to go.
Hey,
yeah.
hello.
War Raiders are flipping sick. Even my missus were enjoying it. She was like, "Who the hell? Why's that fat guy moving like that?" Fam,
Hanson.
Fat man can fly.
he can fly, bro.
Hanson.
Bro, he was doing.
Hanson is.
He done a cartwheel, fam.
The cartwheel clothesline, innit?
Yeah,
I
bro.
don't even want to throw anyone off, but like, see, I keep on going off topic. Royal Rumble. Who saw Shane McMahon shooting star press?
Yeah, that was yes. Yeah, I remember. I seen it. Yeah, that
I
was
haven't
it.
got my reaction.
That was sick.
What?
Because when he came back, he's been doing it, but he's been missing. So the fact that he actually got it, I was like, okay, let's do it.
Come on. You can actually kill yourself from that.
Yeah.
You can actually
Lesnar
X
almost
yourself
broke
from
his
that.
neck, man,
Yeah,
against
bro. X
Angle.
yourself.
Facts and energy!
Oh no, it's Facts and Energy! Hey, listen, I'm the champ!
You gotta hold the ball like this. You gotta hold the ball like this. You gotta hold the ball like this.
This ain't no plastic! This ain't no plastic! This ain't no plastic!
You gotta hold the ball like this one. See if I can do it, yeah. When they win the title, the last minute, they put their hand like this, bro. Hey, you know what's cold? Do you know what's cold back in the day when John Cena used to wear the belt like this, bro?
Yeah.
Put it around his neck like a chain. That was cold, fam. Man come in the ring like this, you know. Then the Rock came with the thing. Nah.
Some big neck, man, I'll be honest.
Hey,
And
bro,
The Rock, Rock's
I
got
got
big strength in the back.
to do Triple H as well.
Listen, I tried to do the Rock's thing, yeah. I was struggling.
Okay, oh, the wrong way. Oh shit.
Tried to do the Rock's thing. I tried to do it in
Oh,
the
shit.
Oh, the Rock thing.
I couldn't put the belt up.
How do you do that?
Try to do that.
I did it again from the back.
So man, he flips it up,
Flips
fam.
the thing at the back of his
Oh
thing.
shit.
Hey yo,
You know, it's the sticky thing. It got caught to his hand. It got caught to his hand.
and the Velcro,
Sticks to your face.
and the
Yeah,
Velcro.
it sticks to your face.
That's we gotta get one of them Lucha Libre masks.
Oh
dude.
shit. Oh.
No, but you see, the Rock does it with one hand. Look at the power.
The Rock was,
Look at the power. You
he
try to do
was.
the Rock's thing with that. Just with that.
You gotta let the people see, fam. Sorry guys, we're just trying to. Yeah, careful, G. Careful, G.
I was shook. If that hits you, you're getting knocked out. But you see how hard that was to do?
That is hard.
Heavy, fam. It take a lot of strength. Do you know what I mean? I done it. I thought, woohoo. It took a lot of me, man.
Arm day done for the day.
Trust me, fam.
For real.
Oh, these ones-
NXT takeover, yeah. So shooting star press was amazing.
Yeah.
I'm happy he actually landed it.
Same.
Takeover tag team match was sick.
I was happy to see Matt Riddle fight. I've never seen Matt Riddle fight before in my life, but his wrestling style is unconventional. He doesn't fight like a wrestler. He fights like he's still in MMA still.
Yeah.
Which I like.
He was in UFC,
UFC, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I like, innit? It's proper sick. Cassius Ono, what did he do? He stepped in his face,
Cassius
bro.
Ono's been about from the
No,
beginning.
that's why
swear.
he bit his, like, he licked his toe or
Oh,
something.
yeah, I don't understand that. Yeah, we talk about it. Why did he bite his toe? He bit. No, not even bite. He bit. Like it was.
Like, nam. He
bit it. He bit his toe, fam. But yeah, it was good, man.
Insert the clip for that. That was
Justy, fam.
Ah,
So,
boy.
what did you like about NXT?
NXT takeover. Generally with NXT, what I love about it is that regardless of the result, I'm gonna be amazed by the matches.
Yeah.
Only thing is that okay, cool. I did like the main event. It was a bit slow for me. I'm not gonna lie to you. It dragged.
The Ricochet and the Johnny Gargano match took everything out of me.
Yeah, that match.
I understand. Yeah.
That
I
match.
saw a bit of highlights from that match actually. That was mad.
My favorite match was the tag match,
saw
but that
highlights from
was
that.
so.
Epic. Do you know that I call it the Iron Man.
Oh, who done this? What was it? Who the
flip-
hell
Rico-
done the Canadian Destroy?
And he flipped it. And he
And he
flipped
flipped.
And
Yeah.
Ricochet,
I
Ricochet,
thought,
that's what I'm
oh
talking
my
about.
fucking
I call it
God.
the Iron Man moment. So you stand there and you look right for that.
Oh yeah, the
That's
Frankenstein.
what I
Yeah,
saw.
yeah,
When
yeah.
I saw that, I thought, wow,
The Frankenstein, that was flipping cold,
that's
fam.
insane.
That was cold.
Ricochet is is
Proper sick.
the thing is with Ricochet, like he's so enigmatic. Like he reminds me of like not in terms of like promo, but in terms of like his energy. He reminds me of like a modern day Rock.
Oh,
No, energy wise, not
Energy-wise.
promo.
No,
Energy-
no,
no,
not on the mic.
promo-wise.
I've heard him on the
Not promo. No, okay, not promo.
No, chill.
No,
chill.
no,
I see.
no, not
I haven't
promo.
heard him on the
Zoom
mic.
into that
innit?
face.
So-
No, I'm not talking about on the mic.
Alright, let me
I'm
explain,
talking about in
explain.
terms of like his
Presence?
His presence.
Like camera ready. He's always got the. Like he knows how to. Just,
And he's even got a move called the People's Moonsault.
People's Moonsault. Oh,
I have not
So he
cut my
does
hair
that?
this week.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Oh, I don't want to take off my hat. That's why I've not cut my hair this week.
It's better than
I said the people's what? Oh,
listen,
he
he's
does
got
that.
presence.
I mean, I'd
He
rather
hasn't
get
got promos.
I'd
like-
rather get pinned by the People's Moonsault than People's Elbow. I'm not like to you. I'm not, you know
But
what I'm
then
saying?
again, that goes on to say
If the
this.
Rock's done the Moonsault, oh my God.
It's a Rock aerial. He doesn't do any aerial moves, does he?
The most
on the game.
cruiserweight thing he's done is like the flip over DDT.
Oh yeah, that was cold.
And he nods up as well.
Yeah, flip over.
And he does the whole flip.
Rocky Mafia days he's dropped from the top rope.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did the crossbody.
But he's still like crossbody.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
But that was like every beginners. Like remember Randy Orton banged that.
Oh yeah.
His one was sick though. His one was sick though. So it was like a frog splash.
Even Cena. Cena used to love it as well.
Yo, Facts and Energy. This is random, yeah. I was watching Backlash 2002. I've been watching it every day this week, innit? Because obviously I have to go sleep. And after I try to watch it to go sleep. Brock Lesnar had a different theme song.
Who?
Brock Lesnar had a different theme song.
Yeah, he had for his first couple
Fam,
of weeks. He had a
that,
different theme.
I was rattled, fam. I was like, that's when he had a rivalry with Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy,
Yeah,
the Hardy
Hardy.
Boys, yeah.
Yeah, bro, that theme song was weird
That
though.
was mad though.
That was
I
a mad
prefer
rivalry.
than the other one, bro. But yeah, that rivalry was sick. The rivalry was proper sick. The whole they got Lito. I like how they got Lito involved and Brock Lesnar got hit in the face and was doing that. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That's what I'm trying to say. Brock Lesnar then and Brock Lesnar now I'll put Brock Lesnar then, fam.
I think
Okay, nah, that's gonna be long.
in the ring.
In the ring now, I don't mind. I don't
I
mind
like
Brock
Brock
Lesnar.
Lesnar.
I don't mind him
like
in the
Brock
ring.
Lesnar now in the ring. I
Like-
think he was better in the ring now than back in the
No,
day.
do you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Wait. You say you don't mind Brock Lesnar in the ring?
No, for me now, I don't mind Brock Lesnar
I thought Brock
now.
Lesnar now is boring.
Do you know what it is? Brock
I
Lesnar.
like it because
Brock
he's got
Lesnar
the MMA,
delivers.
He's put the MMA
Yeah,
aspect
but he's
Brock
relying
into
too
it.
heavy on
That's
the
what I
Suplex
like
City
it.
thing.
Yeah, but I just said
If-
back in the
okay,
day.
But if, they
back in
wanna,
the-
if he wants to, he can change that.
Okay,
up. It's just now that's his brand. Do you
Best
understand?
match-
So he's gonna do the Suplex City. That's his thing now.
But before Suplex City, his best match was against CM Punk
Yeah.
and against John Cena. All the others were brass.
Bro,
The whole Triple H feud was
That was
brass.
crazy.
I don't enjoy
the
Brock
Big
Lesnar.
Show
That
feud
was
was
good.
brass.
I don't enjoy Brock Lesnar's matches. No, I beat
That
them.
was me
I don't
too.
But
enjoy
his
With-
old
with-
school match with Kurt Angle,
Yeah,
with Chris
bro.
Benoit,
You
with
know what I
Rey
mean?
Mysterio.
Jeff Hardy in
Yeah,
the
I
match.
like
Even the match
him.
with John
I like
Cena, I
him.
didn't mind that.
But I just
The
like
Big
how
Show
he
feud,
feels.
the Big
Yeah,
Show
Big
feud.
yeah.
Like, I don't prefer Brock Lesnar now, but I don't mind him because I know he's gonna deliver.
I'm-
It's only
But
when
deliver the win all the time. When are we gonna, bro? Like, it gets boring, bro. Like,
that's why they
you
should
know
have
what
brought the demon. You would have, but
But I see what you're saying, because the intensity he has now.
It's different.
And the matches he's had with AJ and Brian.
I feel
and
like because he
Balor.
was so young back then,
He was more hungry back then.
but he was more cautious. Now you don't give a fuck. Do you understand that? Like Brock Lesnar does not give a fuck now. Back then,
I feel like he
because
didn't
you're
give a
still
fuck.
in the industry,
I feel
you're
like-
still a bit cautious in certain things. You still are. Like it's just natural. Maybe with against that guy.
That's when he didn't give a fuck.
Why do we keep kind of but not talking about this, bro? Let's just fucking talk about it.
You know what?
First things first, yeah. WWE will not get away with that right now. If they were to do that match right now, it will not happen.
Zach
You know what, yeah,
Zach
I
Gower
would
does
like-
have to win.
You know what's so
yeah.
funny? I saw a tweet of Zack Ryder saying that.
Yeah, they were rumble,
Yeah. He said so. You have to have both feet on the floor. I was like,
I started
He's
laughing.
winning that.
Then I said, why did I find that so funny? I just see bare memes of Brock. I was thinking, people are evil, man. People, every time, you know how bad that is? Every time you write a tweet, someone has got a Brock.
Yeah, Brock,
on
yeah.
you.
Waiting for
Oh,
you, fam.
man.
Now we're here for Zack Gower. Let's talk about Zack Gower then. Bro, if they were to do that today, bro, it's not happening.
Finished.
It's not happening. He pushed Zack Gower down the stairs, fam. Did he push Zack Gower down the stairs in the wheelchair?
Forgive me, God forgive.
He beat up
Man.
he got his mum with...
Nah, yeah, he threatened
Man
the
made him
boss,
bleed. That's the first time I've seen someone bleed like that. Bleed like blood, not even blood. Like everything was bloody, like bloody.
But Lesnar was swinging him like baseball bat onto the ring post.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was
Like,
bad.
so this is
Big Show done that to Rey Mysterio. Do you remember that?
oh yeah, back in the free.
Yeah,
Fam,
yeah.
back in the day, that scared the shit out of me.
I thought
You know
Rey
why?
Mysterio was
Yeah?
gonna die.
When
I
I was
thought he
younger, and the SmackDown used to come on Saturday, in the morning. You know when they used to freeze the frame and that? And it scared the shit out of me. It was like, after Backlash, I thought he was dead.
Same, I thought he was dead as well.
All it is that. And yeah, cha, and Rey Mysterio was like, I was scared, bro.
The way he landed
I
was
was
bad, though. He
scared.
landed
Yeah, he landed like that, yeah. That's the only thing I was cautious of. I was
Yeah,
thinking,
bro,
if this
he's
guy
gonna die.
falls like that, he's gonna break his
I'm
neck.
talking about
I love Big Show. He was like, oh, sorry.
I'll tell you one time I was scared, yeah, because I used to think Great Khali was just a stupid idiot.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Oh, when he done,
when he done the Khali bus, I said, hey, stop it! Hey, stop it! I don't think he's gonna stop now.
Hey, that
He
picture,
had no
yeah.
chill. The stupid idiot. I'm screaming at the TV screen. I'm like, because me and my dad are watching. I'm like, Dad, he's an idiot. They're not gonna stop him. The referee have to stop him. Call everyone because he's doing it. I don't think he knows what he's doing.
Shut what's mad? You see,
Hey, when he got cranberry juice, you know cranberry juice.
No, the Great Khali and this guy.
Hey, when he got cranberry juice coming out of Rey Mysterio's mouth. Cranberry juice.
And the way Mysterio was looking, I thought,
He got his head like that.
yeah. And he's pointing.
What about the referee when he done to the referee?
I said, what's mad? The way they gassed that movie, I can't remember what it was. A press
It's the Khali
conference.
fight script.
It was a press conference where they gave him. I don't know if it was a press conference. It was actually on SmackDown where they gave him the basketball and he burst the basketball.
It was a promo for against Batista. It was like this. What he said.
Yeah.
Batista, that's what I'm gonna do to you, and he burst it. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember.
you see, and that's when I was scared. I was like, he hasn't got.
Now
that
when he
chill.
done that, I was like, yeah,
And
this
then he done it to
move.
Mysterio a few weeks after.
He still had cranberry juice coming out his mouth from.
But there was loads of times in WWE where they gassed moves to a point where it was like, I'm not gonna
Like
lie.
the Hell's Gate.
Hell's
Sorry.
Gate! I was just about to get to that.
Taker's my guy.
Where Hell's Gate will do, where Undertaker will do the
my
Hell's
guy.
Gate, everyone, they all start bleeding from the
Wait.
But that's what Big Daddy did. I thought to myself,
Yeah.
And then Vicky Guerrero tried to ban it.
yeah.
Do you remember, when Kane, was it Kane that had a moment when he used to step on people's throat with a chair?
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Okay, another time when I got scared as a kid, yeah, bro. That was another time. Because again, bottom line on they will show that on Sunday, yeah.
Bottom line,
Again,
bottom
bro.
line,
I remember there was like, oh, something happened real bad to Shawn Michaels. I don't hear. There's a freeze frame. It's
Shawn Michaels was shaking.
And Shawn
I
Michaels
was
is a sick performer, fam. So he
Shawn
can
Michaels one of the
sell
best
it.
sellers.
He
Do
can
you
sell it,
remember his
yeah.
match against Hulk Hogan in SummerSlam? I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah. Shawn Michaels, do you know
Wait,
if I was Hulk Hogan, it was 2005. If I was Hulk Hogan, you could tell Hulk Hogan was pissed off. I would never forgive Shawn Michaels.
when he did the
again.
boot and he dropped and he ran up again and he dropped. Hogan's like, come on.
Oh, yeah.
If I was Hulk Hogan, I would never forgive him.
Taking a piss, fam.
Because throughout the whole promo, throughout the whole feud, he's taking a piss out of everything. It comes to the match now. Shawn Michaels is not taking the match seriously.
At all.
I don't blame him though.
So apparently,
If I was facing Hulk Hogan, I'd do the same thing.
apparently it was supposed to
He'll
be
punch
like.
me and I'll do a roly-poly out the ring all the way to the entrance.
Apparently, Facts and Energy. It's supposed to be a feud where they win one match each, and it's gonna be a thingy. But last minute, Hogan was just like, "Nah, I'm winning." And you know he's a politician.
What's the one and done?
So that was his kind of protest. Like, all right, fine, I'm gonna make it like a fool.
I feel like Hogan needs to win all the time, though. No, I'm not even speaking. I'm not even saying that as a. I'm even saying that as like a. Like, you know, one of my favorites.
Bro,
I mean, as in,
there's a
he always wants to win.
Missed the leg drop.
Hulk Hogan doesn't want to never
Like
lose.
even the next year when he faced Orton, why did he win that?
Or the Legend Killer phase.
Yeah, why did he
Well,
win
there
that?
had to
I mean-
be a
so I
legend
mean-
to beat him, innit? Well, Taker did anyway, but you know, there had to be a legend to beat him, innit? It only came to a point of like Orton was just hurting everyone, man.
Did Orton,
I even felt
did Orton
sorry
have
for
a
the
match with
Legends.
Sid Vicious as well?
No.
What legend did he take on?
He fucked up Dusty, I think. And he
Yeah,
fucked
Dusty. I
up
remember
Jake
Dusty
Snake.
was, yeah.
You fucked
Jay Snake, I remember that.
Roddy
Jay Snake is
Piper?
always getting thumped, man. Oh, I love Jake the Snake, though, man. But,
The Ryder period was fucked up, man. He shouldn't even been wrestling.
yeah, bro.
Bless him, he was like very big, like just.
Yeah, bro.
Jake the Snake.
Jake the Snake, yeah, he shouldn't have been in there.
He's going through shit though.
No,
He's gone through that, man. Shout out to you, Jake the Snake, man, honestly.
friend of the show.
Do you trust me?
What's it? What other topics did we have there, bro?
What other topics did we have?
Jason man.
What's up?
Other topics.
We had...
Well, we haven't really
Your
talked.
phone updated now.
If
We
we
didn't
talk
talk
about
about
Raw,
Yeah, my first one was
we haven't
funny.
really spoke about Raw. We haven't really spoken.
Oh,
What's another update?
the current status of wrestling right now. Bro,
McIntyre's been on a war spree, man.
He has, but I don't like how they're booking him, man. Like
Yeah,
he needs to be on the.
You know what they're waiting for? They're waiting for him and Cena. I think it's gonna be him and Cena WrestleMania.
I think you got a point. You know.
I think it's gonna be him and Cena
think you got a point
WrestleMania.
so what else is
They
rumor
keep on
saying?
talking about it. He's took out John Cena. He's took out John
True,
Cena. He's took out
true.
John Cena. He's taken out all these legends. I'm like, yeah.
Listen,
Cena's coming
if Cena
back.
wins,
Cena's coming
if
back.
Cena wins, again,
There is.
Let him know,
I
man.
don't think
Drew
he'll
needs a
win.
big
I don't think he'll
win.
win. I don't think
Cena
Cena
will
will
win.
win.
Cena will
Nah,
win.
I feel like
he
Cena's in a
can't.
space.
He shouldn't win.
I feel like Cena's in a place where he doesn't mind putting people over.
Yeah.
He needs to give Drew
If
that
McIntyre
win.
beats him at WrestleMania, it's a game changer.
I'll tell you this: if Cena comes back with his hair cut, normally he's gonna win. I'm sorry. If he comes back, it's my time is now. Because the haircut, yeah, he's winning, fam.
I feel like Cena's in a place where he doesn't care about winning anymore.
Man's a movie star.
I don't even feel like he even cares about WWE too tough, anyways.
He does, but I get what you mean. He doesn't.
Nah, man. From the time you're going to Shanghai and your finishing move is a punch. Nah,
Yeah,
fuck off,
for
man. You don't
real,
care about
for
wrestling.
real.
Yeah, I remember that move.
I was buffed.
Nah, I remember the first time because the way they gassed it, like, oh
know.
yeah.
He's got a 6 move.
I've
I
got
go,
a
oh, what's
6
this? And he
move.
went,
And I was like, ah! I was like, wait, what?
Did he do the greatest Royal Rumble or something? I thought to myself,
Man
wow.
conked someone and nah, fuck off.
Well, I thought this is the greatest
WWE.
wrestler of all time, innit? For God's sake.
Current state of WWE, fam.
You've been chilling with Big Show too much, man.
Trust me, fam. But Big Show's punch hurts, though. I can tell that hurts.
No, but it's just the same
I
bang.
hate
He was
that
like,
He's like,
No, but if we were to connect, it will hurt, though.
he gets gassed.
But what I'm saying, the current status of wrestling right now, fam, it's a big mess. You got people leaving from WWE. You got rumors going here.
oh shit, let's
You
talk
got-
about Dean.
I think
You
it's
got
just a
this.
virus.
WWE are losing
think
big
it's a
stars.
very- I think
There's
it's
rumors
a
about
very
AJ Styles leaving. Like, bro, like,
Look, I think it's just a very interesting time. I think there's more viewers on wrestling right now, man. You'll be very surprised.
there is.
There's a lot of people watching wrestling. I feel now that AEW's now come up, it's putting everyone on their toes, man.
Yeah,
Everyone's having to step up their game. Like WWE are trying now. I'm seeing it now in SmackDown and Raw. I'm actually starting to enjoy SmackDown quite a lot now.
SmackDown's the
Yeah.
better
So
show.
I've been
SmackDown's the better
SmackDown,
show.
I'm
but-
starting to enjoy it properly though. Like,
Raw's getting better.
like
Raw is
they're
getting better.
letting loose on the promos now. Everyone's just letting loose.
yeah.
Like no one gives a fuck now. I'm like,
They have to,
WWE
bro.
are slightly not giving a fuck now.
Because when AEW come, they're not going to be PG, bro. They're going to go straight.
they're
You
going
head
in.
top things, fam.
Do you feel? How do you guys feel about Dean Ambrose leaving?
If he leaves,
I knew he was going to, do you know,
If he leaves.
Yeah. Beep.
Okay, Doughboy said something. Yeah, Doughboy said something the other time, innit? And he was like, how like he said something about how he could like the number sold something recently and it was bad.
Oh, he sold the curb stomp, innit?
Yeah.
And he went.
And after he bang like that on the floor, and after Doughboy was like, listen, this guy's gonna leave. Like I could feel it coming. Like he doesn't feel. He's not trying. You understand? And it's like you can tell. Then after next thing you know, what a month later, he comes out. He's leaving. You understand?
Why would WWE? I don't know, man.
I feel bad for him because when I've not watched all of that Chronicle, the documentary on him, but he seems like he's been frustrated for years, bro. If you go back to the flipping Stone Cold interview he did in 2016. When he was talking about how the match with Brock Lesnar was supposed to be some bad boy match, and what was that? Nah, I don't want to do nothing he was doing.
Yeah.
So it was just some flat 1F5 finished. I feel like, and even when he got injured and he came back, he's been stuck in tag team matches. And even when he turned heel on Rollins, that was sick. Yeah. Then next week he's talking about having a gas mask and saying you people stink. It's like, come
I don't understand the guy.
You're like any generic bad guy, like.
I think that's just what the problem is.
Like if you
WWE.
guys see his, don't mean to cut you, but if you guys see his run when he was in FCW.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my days!
Yeah.
I'm not. That whole feud he had with Seth Rollins with William Regal. Please.
William Regal was at FCW.
Yeah, but he was a commentator and he was
Commentator.
after him for like a whole
Was
year.
FCW came from NXT?
That was before NXT.
Before
Yeah.
NXT.
Yeah.
But I would suggest anyone to watch that match.
Yeah.
So William Regal
So
versus
sick.
William Regal versus.
Listen,
Versus
Regal,
Ambrose.
Regal
Dean
fought a lot
Ambrose.
of these man.
Bro,
He
it
fought a lot
was
of these
so
young ones
sick.
on
They
the
had two
come up.
matches, but the first one was like he dislocated his arm, and the way Dean was, he's like he popped it out, and then for the whole match he's just like, and he's trying to pop it back in, so he's like got trapped in the stairs, and he's like,
Oh yeah, I remember
by
that.
the pole.
Oh,
The psychology in the match was
It's actually
sick,
there,
and the story
fam.
was so
But
good.
you know what? Dean Ambrose has always
Sick.
been hardcore.
I'll send it
I
to you,
think he was in some
I've got
mad
it,
wrestling
yeah,
promotion. I don't even know what it's
CCW.
called. That's it,
Yeah,
CCW.
it's on
CCW. I'm watching
So-
a couple of matches. I'm thinking this stuff is real, man. It's not.
Quick
real.
question: back in the day, where did they used to show FCW then?
They showed it
They
on.
didn't show it.
It was on a Florida channel or something, but it would be streamed.
And
I was able.
WWE's blatantly owned it because they had all the promo.
Oh
pieces.
yeah. It was.
That was more or less the old performance center.
Yeah.
basically.
So then they'll just do like local shows there.
Like
Yeah,
Lesnar-
bare people came
Lesnar,
through there.
Cena and all, Batista.
No, it's OVW.
That's OVW.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I don't even want to go off topic, but you're still on this, man. So
so what the point I'm making out of that is that Dean, we've seen his range from. If you've been following him from then, I've been following him from them times when he came in. Yeah, I didn't really see his FCW stuff, but he even when he was a heel in the Shield, when it was originally him in the middle before it was Roman,
He used to be the leader. Yeah.
he was the leader, bro. His promos were sick. It gave me like a Jake the Snake vibe where he didn't shout, he just would just talk. And now he's just been this wacky guy heel, like, just running around like, oh, you know what I mean? Now he's just like, so you thought when he's gone, he came back now. Even when he came back by the Shield, he didn't talk much. He just was like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up, And now he's just like wearing a gas mask, saying, you people stink, getting shots in his bum, fam.
Basically, he's just.
what do you mean shots in his bum?
Yeah, there's some promo he's
meant
done.
to
He's
be
at the
the
doctors, and he's
lunatic.
like,
He's not
yo,
really
you
meant
guys
to be
are making
all
me
up
sick.
there, do you know what I
And
mean?
they inject him in his bum, fam. That's when I went, it's over.
No, but the
It's
thing
over.
the thing is his whole demeanor is meant to be for lunatic, innit? You're not producing a lunatic, bro.
Yeah,
You're
you're not.
being almost intelligent. Like you're not tapped anymore. Do you know
But
what
then
I'm
that
saying?
makes sense because when he came back, they should have changed this whole lunatic.
No,
and
but
just be like,
I
he's
know,
an
but they
evil
should have
guy.
improved on it more.
Do you feel like
An intelligent lunatic, someone who's just mad, just crazy, but at the same time is strategic. If I'm telling you, it would have worked. Dean Ambrose,
go
a former
back- go
WWE
back to-
champion, bro. There was a form
Nah.
of intelligence for him to get to that stage.
If you
But
go back
what-
to how he was in 2012 and 13, and you see how that was his peak as a heel, but that wasn't even his peak.
For me, I
WWE.
felt like he was more of a lunatic then. Than
Yeah.
he
But
has
it wasn't like lunatic. The way they make it sound like some
Like,
is it like
they've made him wacky.
they made
They've
yeah,
made him like a
wacky. He
cartoon
was
character.
sinister when he was them times.
Yeah,
To the point where you see him on road, he would just be like, the way I'll kill you is different.
yeah.
And it was
Stab you
more-
in your
it was-
leg and
it
just
was
watch
more-
you
and
bleed.
he was
That
more of a
type of
technical.
shit.
He was
You
more
know
of a
what I mean?
technical wrestler
Yeah.
around that time as well.
He was
Like
evil,
running like that,
really,
evil
really
kind of
evil.
things. Now when he was a face, he's all running around like in the shirt, like that.
There was one funny
You're
moment
feuding
which
with
I
Chris
liked
Jericho
from-
using a mop, like.
Exactly.
Over a plant. It's like
There was a couple. There was only one funny moment when I saw Dean Ambrose's personality. I don't know. I think Reigns must have just speared someone outside of the ring and laid him flat. And Ambrose is just, yeah, that's right. So but yeah, just random.
Jeez, I'm gonna be a bit of a contrarian on this Dean Ambrose topic. Have you guys noticed that this is the first time WWE announced someone is leaving?
I said that in the
that's
chat.
weird.
I said it
weird.
to you guys in the chat.
So I was thinking, personally, this could probably be a work. It could probably be something that they're planning just to.
What do you mean promo? As in
like it's not real.
Because why is WWE not going to put a video of
It could be a possibility.
moving all depressed and saying he don't? Come on, man, behave yourself. Now, why are they going to?
So when does the
Dean Ambrose say that?
when did his contract say it's actually going to end?
It ends
April.
in April.
So it's after WrestleMania.
After WrSMania.
So you think they're using that as the
Why
way to
did they do
like
that
drive
for Hideo
something?
Itami then?
Oh, because he
he asked for his release.
He
He's
said
gone
fuck
now.
it.
Yeah,
So
he's
he's
done.
done, he's done.
He's done.
He just wanted the Royal Rumble payday, bro.
Yeah.
That's what he
Oh,
stayed.
yeah.
Yeah.
But a lot of usually, like, I don't know, man. Most of these WWE superstars.
And AJ Styles as well.
Oh no,
He
AJ ain't
hasn't
going.
confirmed that.
You see
one.
that tweet though?
AJ's not. Yeah. He's not going nowhere.
What did he say?
AJ's
Someone
cushy.
said
He just wants
apparently
reduced
AJ's,
days, and he's
a
there.
blog put up saying how AJ's signed a new contract at WWE. And he goes, signed what? Signed where? Signed who?
Yeah.
He just switched up on the minute, and after everyone was just like, you know, usual stuff. But bro, everything seems messy right now, fam.
Kenny Omega signed into AEW though.
I've told you this, bro.
He just said.
He's signed into
It's just like
AEW.
AEW, fam.
They've got the something this week, but
Yeah, they got signed this week. They're gonna announce something.
Yeah, Kenny Omega will definitely be there.
How do you guys feel about that?
I feel weird. I feel like I want to see he's running WWE.
I don't want to see his running WWE.
I want to see he's running WWE.
I don't want to see his running WWE. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I want to see it, fam.
I don't want to see his running WWE. Like I feel like wrestling at a point where before, you know, when you used to hear like indie wrestlers are signed to WWE, you'll be like, oh, I'm so gassed.
Yeah.
Now it's kind of like I'm so happy that people are straying away from WWE.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people that have signed to WWE, they didn't get anything out of it. Look at Hideo Itami. He's one of the greatest Japanese wrestlers ever. Because honestly, I could possibly put him in top 10 Japanese wrestlers ever.
Confirmed.
You know what I'm saying? His WWE run was very lackluster.
I will say though, the only thing that fucked him up was his injuries.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, remember the Beast in the East thing?
Yeah.
I thought that was going to be for him.
What was that about? That Beast and East pay-per-view?
It was supposed to be Brock's first time going to Japan.
Oh,
But really and truly,
Okay, guys, just stop
Yes,
there.
Kofi Kingston.
Just stop there. So this whole event was for Brock Lesnar.
Kind of.
It's like
It was like
NXT.
NXT.
So is it like see when the Rock had his main event? Do you remember the Rock had rock bottom? Do you remember that pay per view?
Oh yeah, no, you're yeah.
Was it based like that?
Yeah.
But there was an NXT championship match there as well. Finn
like
Balor and Kevin Owens. That's before it was for the.
Oh, okay, cool.
But yeah,
That's jokes, bro.
It was like a 5-minute
So
match
Brock
against
Lesnar
Kofi Kingston.
So they made that whole thing for Brock Lesnar.
Yeah,
I remember that.
exhibition
Kofi
match.
Kofi Kingston.
Brock Lesnar had a match with Kofi Kingston.
Yeah.
Why did that happen? That's unfair. Why?
Yeah.
Battered Kofi.
Is it just WWE just going there just to bridge the gap?
It was more for NXT,
Yeah,
but they were like,
NXT,
well, Brock,
but, but obviously Brock was the main event. Yeah. He was just a headliner.
Yeah, it wasn't the main event.
That's a scratch my head moment, fam.
Because I remember the promos. New Day was like, yeah, you're gonna beat him. I was like, huh? What?
You're gonna be who? Brock Lesnar? Brock Lesnar, he's gonna chew you like Shaq from. You know what's good for you, fam. So yeah, current state, yeah, it's mad, fam. Dean Ambrose leaving. Itami's already gone. Do you think it's good? Do you think it will be good to if it is real, and Dean Ambrose goes away? What do you think is next? What do you think is next for Dean Ambrose?
I'd want to, as much as I'd want to see him in AEW, I'd want him to make the circuits. Like, go to someone like PWG. Go somewhere like Dragon Gate where Pac is. Like, go somewhere where you wouldn't expect him to be, so he can be who he wants to be. Because sometimes like. Usually, if they go to another company, like when people go to TNA, the promo will be like, "Oh, when I was in up north, they didn't treat me right, boo. But now I got an opportunity. Like, I want him to just be like, who does he want to be? Yeah. So if he just goes to any company and just literally just flexes how he wanted to fight, then when he goes AEW, because we don't know, they still have no TV deal.
Or if he comes back to WWE, then they'll give him more respect. I feel like.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's gonna be a Drew thing where Drew left, he got fired, cut for a bit, came back, and they're like, yo, hey, what's up?
Like they've almost forgotten about his previous initial run.
Yeah.
So,
you know what? Yeah. You remember? I gotta say this real quick. Yeah. Remember we said last time about the factions? Yeah. Your favorite factions and that. Yeah. I gotta take it back. My favorite faction. Yeah. My underrated ones. It's 3MB. Fam.
Oh, I knew it.
3MB.
I knew you were gonna say 3MB.
I don't care. I don't care if anybody calls me here, fam.
3MB again?
It was fam. Yeah. I don't care, bro.
It's a free man band.
Oh, he slayed the man.
He slayed Jinder Mahal and Drew McIntyre, fam.
You know why?
Jinder Mahal was in it. Oh yeah.
The reason why.
What time is it?
bro, I just got tweeted.
The reason why
you can't call me. You can't call me. You can't.
I agree. The reason why I do rate it now is because of what they've all become now.
What has Heath Slater become? Tell me.
tag team champion.
First ever
I beg
SmackDown
you,
tag
I
team.
mean, man.
What do you mean,
no,
bro?
respect
First
him.
ever SmackDown
He
tag
became-
team champions. Come on.
he became a
Respect
referee,
it.
he became
I
a
got
referee.
kids, fam. Come
He
on.
became a referee. Let's be real.
Nah.
So what's he doing now?
Listen.
He's still with Rhino, innit?
What is Rhino doing now?
You
Rhino cut off
storyline.
his beard and stop goring.
Listen. You're not gonna
He's a
come for me on this one, yeah? Because the
Do
reason
you
why.
think if Rhino's to gore me, that would hurt
Listen,
me?
bruv. When it
Rhino
comes to
could've hurt
3
me.
and
And
B,
what is the goal?
3 and
Is
B,
that a head-
3 and B.
Nah, you got.
Bro, listen. 3 and B,
I'll give him a
yeah.
bicycle.
They're one of the first ones to do this whole 6-man. Everyone loved the Shield, and like 3 and B was doing it first, bruv.
Yeah, but
Before Wyatt Family, before the Shield, before New Day, it was 3 and B, fam.
it's a free man band. Well, Spirit
Fact-
Squad as well, but Spirit Squad.
No, but that's a 5-man. That's like bare man.
Uh,
They were entertaining on week every week. It was jokes. They were the first one to make use of like like the WWE app and the YouTube channel, all of that.
Yeah.
If you're watching just literally week by week, it was dead, like 2-minute squashes. But they were entertaining in and out of the ring. You never would have seen someone like Jinder Mahal, fam. Before he was so many dickhead Don. He was jokes. The whole thing was funny. It was entertaining.
If they done 3&B now, it would work. It would work.
I don't know because of New Day. We've really got.
No, but it would work. It would
It
work.
would work.
New Day, it would work because
Just
of that.
3&B,
With New
just
Day
3&B
and 3&B.
for maybe 3.
Or if it's 3&B by itself, but New Day and 3&B, I think it'll be overload.
But I mean like 3&B for like maybe like a month or two, and then someone betrayed in it, and it just disbands. But at least we saw.
No,
a
but
bit
I
of-
couldn't look
Fam,
at.
on a-
I couldn't
on a
look
roll.
at. I couldn't
I'd like
look
to
at
see
Dean
that.
Ambrose now start doing air guitar again. I couldn't.
He
imagine
wasn't
doing
in
that.
it. Dean Ambrose wasn't
I
in it.
mean, Drew McIntyre. What am I talking
No, of
about?
course not.
Sorry,
No. But obviously,
Yeah,
Oh
but
shit,
not
Drew
gonna do it
McIntyre was
like
there.
that, though.
yeah, he was in it.
It'll be like a different 3&B with a different attitude.
Fam,
And
it was
Jinder Mahal was
jokes. It was jokes.
I remember that. I remember that.
Fam, the
I
WLC
remember
match,
kicking
the
the chicken
TLC
out.
match that
No,
they
the
had,
WLC
bro.
match was
Come
sick.
on.
The what?
Everyone thought it was a
The
dickhead
VLC?
thing, and at the end of it, it was
Bulldog
lit.
versus
El
Toro.
VLC,
Torito.
what's that? What kind of match
El
is that?
Torito.
It was the small youths.
Oh yes, yeah.
That was a sick match.
I'm trying to be political correct,
You know
fam.
what I mean?
That's definitely
I
top
think,
5.
I think one of the funniest matches I watched was when Hornswoggle done that Battle Royal, that Lumberjack. And was it Lumberjack or Battle Royal?
What, against
You know when it all
all-
come in the
all
ring
small
at different
people?
times? Yeah, bare small people. I see Kane, JBL,
I remember that.
all these
Yeah.
men.
Fam, it was
Undertaker.
3.5
Someone
MB,
was
fam.
beating up
The
his
interviews were joke, fam.
Jokes.
3MB was.
Then
I
imagine-
think they never
Don't
got to
worry,
be
they'll
face.
entertain
They
you.
never got to be
Imagine the
face.
last
If they
one.
turn face, popular. Tag titles, everything.
Like, they'll
But they
they'll
got
entertain you. I'll
fired.
give you that, but
I didn't enjoy
Fam,
that. I
the
didn't
question was underrated.
didn't-
Factions. It
was
wasn't the best ever.
Oh, underrated.
was it under? I thought you said
No, that's what I'm saying. Don't call me, bro.
I switched off WWE in them times, innit?
Yeah.
I wasn't watching it.
The
as much.
PG era,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah, the PG. I wasn't a fan. Like, just yeah.
Fair enough.
Alright, what's the worst years of the PG era? PG era is 2008 to 2000 and
Let's say 2010.
I didn't enjoy that
Let's say
whole.
2010.
Okay, when I was in uni, yeah.
because I wasn't watching.
Only I was a WrestleMania watcher, and
Yeah,
I
same,
can admit to that.
Same.
I didn't have time, bro. Like I just said to
That
myself,
and a bit of
it's getting a bit
Rowan
boring,
was
fam.
Yeah.
Only person I had to catch up with is if I meet Delbo in the Delbo. Tell me, oh, this happened, and I go watch it in it. But yeah, man,
I missed
clocked off,
most
man.
of it, yeah, but the ones I went back
And that's me
to
being real.
was
Some people won't be real.
2009.
You know
There
what
was a few like CM Punk's run was alright in that, and that's when Jeff Hardy was winning the championship. They had like 1 month runs.
That was. Oh yeah, I watched. That was
Their
good.
feud was good.
Yeah, that was good.
That was good.
That was
2010,
I miss CM Punk.
2010,
I'll be there
no,
with you,
2010
yeah.
was
You're
dead.
not gonna vex.
2010.
You're not gonna get
That
vexed
was-
with me. The listeners gonna get vexed with me. But that whole CM Punk run, I missed it. I didn't watch none of it.
What, from when he came to ECW?
From the beginning to the end. I didn't watch it. I missed all.
2014.
I missed it
the
all,
whole
bro.
team.
Yeah, I missed it all.
Oh my days.
I need to catch up. I need to watch it.
Money in the Bank 2011.
I've missed.
that
I
was-
watched. I saw the Money in the Bank. I saw when he won the
So
Money
you
in the
weren't
Bank.
there for it.
I missed. I watched that when he won it at WrestleMania.
bomb.
He won it at
That's
WrestMania, innit?
Pipe bomb.
Did he
That was-
Fam,
hey,
give
that
him
was
the
iconic,
look he
man.
gave me, fam, for the
Hey,
3B shit.
Hey,
Give the camera that look. Look at your watch.
Tell me something. Hey, what? CM Punk won. He won the Money in the Bank at WrestleMania, innit?
I think we are.
Are we
mate.
done recording?
Couldn't, fam. CM Punk won the Money in the Bank at WrestleMania, right?
Yeah.
I watched that. Cool. But the rest of the other thing, my earliest memory of CM Punk was when he had that
Straight
stable,
Society.
yeah.
Straight
Straight
Society.
Society, after everyone's cutting their hair and stuff. That's my earliest memory of
Where did
CM
he win
Punk.
it? WrestleMania 25?
24. 24.
Yeah, 24.
I'm not confident with the facts. I can't lie.
I
I'm
think
not
it's
confident with the
Alright,
facts.
alright.
I missed that whole
I think it was 20.
period.
Or was it Jericho? Did it? No. Did he win?
I missed it, fam.
I don't know.
But yeah, CM Punk, I need to catch up on that. Guys, recommend me some matches, man. I can watch.
For CM Punk.
That sort of stuff.
Almost all the matches he had with John Cena.
Cena bit. Check all the prom. It's not even just that.
Yeah.
Check all the promos. Check the promos with him and Triple H. That was serious.
Yeah,
promos
not
from
the
Punk
match,
and
the
Triple H.
promos. The match
That
will
was
piss you off.
serious.
Yeah,
Like,
I'll
let's
say
forget
every
about
match.
Triple H and CM Punk. Let's talk about Phil Brooks and Paul Levesque. When I heard
that
that,
was
I
sick,
thought,
yeah.
let's go, baby. Let's really hear this.
I'll say every match he had with John Cena, but there's a specific one he had on Raw just before WrestleMania 29. He does a power driver and that was sick.
That was a sick match.
Night Champions 2012, their match as well. Money in the Bank 2011. CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan Over the Limit 2012. CM Punk versus Brock Lesnar SummerSlam 2013.
I need to have time to. Actually, I watched.
Give us some.
CM Punk versus Chavo Guerrero when he squashed him.
What? What do you mean squashed?
You're a dickhead for that. You're a dickhead.
What do you mean squashed him?
Don't sleep on Chavo Guerrero.
Chavo Guerrero beat CM Punk.
Yeah, but that's the ECW champion, isn't it?
ECW Championship, yeah.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
I don't
He's
care.
no okay, cool.
Don't sleep
CM
on
Punk
Chavo
versus
Guerrero.
John Morrison. The ECW rivalry was sick.
Johnny
I'll watch that.
They call him now.
Oh no! CM Punk versus Jeff Hardy. That feud.
Yeah, that
The
feud-
TLC, the cage match.
Or even. Oh no, there was a little rivalry between CM Punk and Chris Jericho. That was hard.
That was sick.
That was hard. That was hard.
Well, bottom Chris Shorthair.
About
Chris,
the straight edge, talking about straight edge, saying if you can walk in a straight line.
Oh
watched
yeah.
I
Extreme Rules 2012.
He was talking about his sister.
Yeah.
being a drunkard, yeah.
Extreme Rules
And he bowled
2012.
him.
Yeah.
But then when he transferred the ball,
It cracked in the air. So I was like, ooh.
It was mad.
But Extreme Rules 2012. That whole pay per view was just.
Yeah, that was good.
That was a good pay per
I'm
view.
gonna watch that. So,
Very good.
guys, Elimination Chamber's coming. How you lot feeling about it, man? Any matches been announced?
Yeah, so there's the Elimination Chamber SmackDown
When is it?
Championship
Yeah, I'm looking
match
forward to that.
next Sunday. How do you guys feel about the wooden hemp belt? Dan Bryan's on.
It's alright, man.
guys.
I rate it.
Doughboy's looking at
I rate it.
Legendary, man.
I mean,
I had to go check
So what?
this
So
out.
you man can rate a spinner belt and a spinning
No.
US belt and an upside down Miz Championship, but you can't rate some wood. Come on, fam.
no, I like
It's for the
okay, I wouldn't
planet.
say, okay, let me not say the creativity, but I like the fact that it matches him in terms of like the message he's trying to put across. So yeah, I like it for that. But in general, would I? If WWE were to now sell it on the WWE,
No.
I'm buying it.
no.
I'm buying it. I am buying
We
it.
did not buy we do not buy chewing gum belts. There's chewing gum stuck on the belt. You see the white part is chewing gum. It looks like, well, what the flip is that? What's
Wow.
You see the white part on the belt?
Chewing gum.
Chewing gum. Is that Tic Tacs? Looks like Tic Tacs.
Wow.
But yeah, it's gimmicky, innit? It's funny. You understand? I doubt WWE will sell it.
Fam, worst championship was the Internet Championship. Fight me.
That didn't make sense. That's Zack Ryder's belt, innit?
Because he was bigger to get on TV.
No, but it was good though. It helped him because he became mad popular with it. But I would.
So who did he have to defend it
He
against?
didn't. It was just something used on his YouTube channel. But then they started putting it in the games.
Yeah, put it together. I don't want it dead to move, man.
You know what's so mad is that even in the WWE,
And had Twitter and
What's
everything.
up,
I'm
champions?
sorry, man. Zack Ryder, man. I'm sorry, G. Well, give him the push that he needs, bro. He's a good wrestler, no?
the way they're pushing it too, I'm sorry. man.
His
Just
push
leave
was so
WWE.
waste, yeah. Do you
Leave
remember?
WWE,
Do you remember?
Go somewhere like TNA and that, build yourself up, become a bad
Yeah,
man.
bro.
Who was watching 2011? Was you watching 2011?
Yeah.
But basically, he finally beats like Ziggler, yeah, for the US title, yeah. Then he's in this dickhead storyline with John Cena, yeah, and Eve Torres, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And basically, he's like, yeah, we're brethrens. And then John Cena steals his chick, lips him up, and he's like, oh, my days. It's like, whoa. And then Kane fucks him up. Then he's in a wheelchair. Then he dashes him.
I'm going for a midlife crisis, bro.
I remember that.
That whole thing was burial.
It didn't even make sense.
He's never recovered from them. Never.
What match has
The
been?
fact that he won the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
For
that
one
was-
day.
That was nice. That was a moment for life, though. Apparently, Velveteen Dream lost the title he won. Johnny Gargano got it back.
I think so.
Bro, check it right now, fam. Apparently, he won it and he lost it.
Stop. Don't say that. That hurts.
Fam, it hurts me as well, fam. When I saw it, yeah.
We've got to fact check this. Oh, man, who saw Halftime Heat?
Nah, they watched
I
it.
saw highlights for it.
I watched it briefly, yeah.
I saw highlights for it. It was a sick match.
That's what I
Man,
think.
It was a sick match.
Watch
Yeah,
the
he
whole
lost it.
thing. Watch the whole match.
He lost it.
man.
Watch when I get home.
Is it, I'm right, right?
It's on YouTube now.
But
It's basically like a
actually, I don't know. It's
PW.
not on, obviously, because that's been shown on TV.
So when are they going to show that?
It's tapings, isn't it? So probably like the
tapings.
next few weeks.
If you've watched like a PWG match when it's just like spot fest, crazy.
Spot fest, yeah.
Please watch it. It's sick. It's sick.
It's proper sick. Like, I saw the highlights for it. It was sick. And Velveteen Dream, he won the Worlds Collide tournament.
Three attires.
A match with him and Tyler Bate.
Three attires in one event.
What?
Yeah.
Dope?
Fam, Tyler Bate is one of the best wrestlers in the world, man. I know I say this about a lot of wrestlers, but Tyler Bate.
I prefer Pete Dunne, but yeah.
He's been champion for since
Too much. Oh man, even when he was in the Royal Rumble. Oh, he's just. He don't care. I love it.
And I feel like Tyler
The
Bate
finger thing.
I feel like Tyler Bate gets better each match.
Yeah, he does.
Like he just starts pulling that stuff I've not seen him do the previous match. I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, okay.
Yeah, it's true.
But yeah, he wore, and with Velveteen Dream wore 3 attires.
You want 3 attires from say?
I'm like a Nigerian party. Man
Trust
just
me,
kept changing his
fam.
clothes and shit.
I like Velveteen Dream, fam. I really like him.
Like he's in a wedding.
Trust me.
It's mad, man.
I really like him.
Like the celebrants.
I can see him being like. You see how Shawn Michaels, like, obviously, the Shawn Michaels thing that he said this weekend.
Yeah.
Understand?
He was saying
I see
that,
it.
Comparing him to Shawn Michaels was saying on commentaries that comparing him to me is limiting him.
You think?
Yeah, that's what he said.
But I mean, in terms of the style, his style, like
Who's trying to compare to Michaels though?
Shawn Michaels,
Velveteen
Dream.
Yeah, tell him behave himself.
Hey, whoa.
I agree in every way, form, and matter.
Hey, whoa.
Shawn Michaels is one of the.
Hey, whoa, look at the bangs he does.
I'm talking.
How dare you,
I'm talking in terms of his persona, innit?
How dare you? I don't care if you're black. Sorry, bro.
Hey, brother, no.
How dare you?
No, stop.
How dare you? I'm
the
sorry.
brother's young. I'm not having it. I'm not having it.
I'm having it.
I don't know. He's like
Are you
20-something. Are you done?
I'm a legend.
He started his
I'm a
career,
legend.
bro. No, stop. Hey, stop. He's 23, bro. No.
Me don't care if you got a belly.
Brother.
I'm
You're trying to come for me. You're trying to come.
I'm not on you. Listen, I'm 23. I'm 23 and I'm trying to compare myself to Mr. Big. Behave yourself.
No, but I'm saying
No.
in terms of his look and the way he carries himself, it's Shawn Michaels, no?
Fam, pretend
The whole pants and that. You know what I mean? He's got a bit of Rick Rude.
There's a
in there.
camera, you know, so we can see the faces you're pulling.
Ric Flair.
No, Rick Rude, bro. Rick Rude.
Oh, Rick Rude.
The whole you know what I mean? The whole
Listen.
painting people's faces.
The brother has started his
Mr.
career
Perfect.
and he's already got. Come on.
a bit of it in there.
He's
Velveteen Dream is a future.
He's a
Hall of
future
Famer.
Hall of Famer, future
He's a
champion,
future WWE
future
champion.
main eventer,
Yes.
first black WWE champion. Calm,
Yes.
calm,
First WWE champion.
fully black. He's gonna be it.
Oh, fully back. Yeah.
Next 3 years.
That's the WWE sleep.
Velveteen Dream. Like I
you
get the
dumb?
I
The
get the
potential-
comparisons, but I don't.
Listen,
think-
he started his. Bruh,
Man, them need.
listen, alright. That's like me saying fucking Mark Calloway, yeah. When he was in like, yeah, look at me, yes, I'm
Mark
coming
Calloway,
for you.
He's holding his neck. He's holding his neck.
Yeah.
keeping very calm
Fucking
before I react,
from
okay?
the 90s and shit, yeah. When he was doing some kind of things in WCW,
WCW,
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Carry on.
And then someone saying, "Oh yeah, we might as well Stan Hansen or something."
Yeah.
And then someone's going like, "Oh, shut up, man, this shit, right." But he's just started his career.
He started his career. Yeah,
Yeah, Mark Calloway has no right to because you're not the man yet. You're not the man.
So you can't be influenced.
You're not the man. You're not the man to say it.
Chatting waff.
I'm not chatting waffle.
You're chatting
You're
waff.
not the man. You're not for me.
He never said he's the
personally.
man. He never
But
said
then
he's
he
the
said
man.
that-
He just said that he reminds him, and I can see him being that. And Sean himself said, "Nah, you're limiting him." Come on.
Quick, what's wrong with Shawn Michaels? Sorry. Go forgive
Well,
me.
he's lazy, eye.
Yeah, when did he get that? When did he get that?
He's mad.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, Raw, we still recording? Boy.
Wait.
Listen. No, we gotta finish.
The view shared
Someone
are
said.
those
Back.
No, but I was kind of part though. I was just asking what I said.
A man saying that he's not saying he's as good as Sean. He's not saying he's going to be the next Sean. He's not saying he's going to be the next Undertaker. Yeah. He's just saying that I can see potential in him, and he's next up.
And you saying that he's the next Shawn Michaels is kind of limiting him to rather than reaching to greater heights.
He's not saying he's going to be better than him. He's not going to say he's going to be.
So you think they're saying okay, fair enough.
They're saying
No, you're saying that they're not predicting the future. Say he's gonna be better than Shawn Michaels, but they're just saying, okay, cool. If you now compare him to Shawn Michaels, you're putting a limit on him. Let him try and supersede Shawn Michaels.
For example, when Bray Wyatt came, and if someone said he's the next Undertaker, and Undertaker was like, oh, let's limit
That's what everyone thought he was
let's
going to
limit
be.
him.
Everyone thought he was going to be next Undertaker.
No one would switch because they'd be like, oh yeah, because you can't really be an Undertaker.
No, you can't.
Same way
But
no one can be a Shawn Michaels.
I don't think he'll be great. I don't think Bray will be great if Undertaker. Simple.
He's not scary enough.
I think his demeanor would have hit.
You see how we go
Legacy,
talking about Undertaker?
Bray Wyatt's
You
not
see how
scary.
we-
Bray Wyatt's not scary enough.
It wouldn't have been.
You see how when it's about
see?
Undertaker,
You
you
see?
can understand.
Bray-
Sunny, you see it? Do you see it? That's why I said it was
I
what?
see it.
That's why I said it was
Bray
what?
Wyatt's
see
not
it to
Bray
an
Wyatt's not
extent.
scary enough.
I see it
to
to an extent, yeah, but I don't know, man. This Velveteen Dream, I don't know.
Valentino-
Nah,
I
don't disrespect
really,
him.
innit?
Don't
You know what I
disrespect
mean?
him.
Bro,
Don't-
This guy likes designer too much.
I'll be real with you, innit? When these men presented me with Velveteen Dream, I was like, oh, what the hell is this? I actually watched him live.
First of
He's entertaining.
I
He's
took
entertaining.
him in.
I'm not gonna lie. The first time I saw him,
I took him
in my
in.
head, I was like, look at this Prince
So what
Reborn,
was
man.
his
What the
first?
heck,
What
man?
was it? Yeah, what was his first
So
debut?
His first gimmick, he was wearing the American flag tie.
Yeah, back in the day, he was from Tough Enough. He was Patrick
Yeah,
Clark.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then when he, bruv, what? Why
I
are you
know-
holding
I
your
know what
neck,
he was
fam?
on
You
Tough- I
can't-
know he was on Tough Enough.
But
I
the
remember that.
the American thing was there.
That was there.
He was teaming with.
Even when he was on Tough Enough, he
Nah,
was
he was the best one there.
on Tough Enough.
No, but they said to him, like, look, you've got potential.
Yeah.
Like, even if you don't win, we
Yeah,
feel
I
like we're
know-
gonna.
He's
I
the
know-
only
yeah.
one there, bruv. The winners are not.
He loved
The winners
Undertaker.
got fired.
Undertaker.
The winners
I
got
remember he was
released.
talking about Undertaker and all that. So I remember he loved it, but like at the same time, bro, like no,
Come on, man. Support the brothers.
I support him. But
Listen, he is. He's next up.
He's next up.
Listen, if you think about it, the gimmick he got was so dead. If it was given to anybody else, they're dead in the water.
Do you know
You'll
what,
be a Adam Rose.
Do you know
You'll be
what- so what-
you'll be
so what's your
fucking
definition?
No Way Jose,
So
bro.
what's your definition of next up, bro?
Next up, all right.
Entertaining.
Entertaining.
Entertaining. He's one of them.
Star quality has
His own. He has his own-
tendencies of where you can see like
Championships.
yeah.
Has he won championships?
No. Well, he's
He
won
has
now.
won it
now.
now.
He's won the championship, but
But
they're not
they-
airing
they-
yet.
they done 2 endings, by the way. I don't even know how that makes
Two
sense.
I think
Oh,
he
so
lost
he's-
the-
And matches
Oh, so he's
already,
won it now, yeah.
matches
He's won
already,
it, but I think
matches
he's lost it, but
already that are
everyone-
I was
memorable.
about to say, has he won the championship even yet?
No,
Everyone's
but
trying to
matches,
yes.
matches that are
Now he
memorable.
has.
He has matches that are memorable. And feuds that are memorable. If you go to his feud with Aleister Black,
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
star-making moments when people saw him as when he was feuding Aleister Black, thinking he was a dickhead guy. After that feud, he was like, his match against Tommaso Ciampa.
That was good.
Watch that match. Watch it and come to me and tell me something. On a level. It's
Okay,
like,
what do you consider next up?
The Undertaker.
He's lost it now, innit? Well, who's gonna make it?
Yeah,
No,
I
what's
just was
next
gonna
up
make
to
it.
you?
What's
Champion's
next
gonna
up
make
to
it.
you?
Champion's gonna make it, and I can't wait for him to get to WWE.
What
What do you see?
No, I mean, what-
anyone.
what-
If
what
you watch someone on
McIntyre's the next up.
no.
No,
But
but
why?
he's ready
Why?
next up. He's ready in there.
Why?
No. I'm saying if you saw someone, if we're
For example,
watching
if you were to watch
NXT,
indie, if you were to watch-
Okay, what qualities do you see in the rest of that for you?
Like
You
indie,
consider,
same
that'll
sort
make
of-
the next
Oh,
up.
okay.
Yeah.
You've got to be. I love your personality has got to be different from the
Obviously,
rest.
you've got
Velveteen
that.
Dream.
No, but I mean, it's got to be
Nah,
different
this-
from the rest.
Velveteen's got that.
Bro,
I
who's
don't-
that
I don't wanna see
Velveteen?
no similar. Like, I don't want to see no. Like, I want to see you. I don't want to see a gimmick of this person.
No, but that's
Bro, he has his
I'm
own
hearing that.
gimmick.
I don't want that. I don't want that. I
Okay,
want
fine.
something
Okay,
new.
have you watched a match?
Because
Have
too
you
much
watched?
wrestlers do that.
Have you matched?
Too much wrestlers copy.
Who does that? Who's trying to be Prince? Man, he's chatting shit, bro.
I'm not chatting shit. I'm not chatting shit.
I'm
Bro,
not having
believe me, I'm not chatting shit.
not
I know my
Have you
wrestling,
watched
bro.
his matches?
Trust me.
Oh, I'm not having it. I'm not.
Okay, what else?
What else?
Okay, we've all agreed that Velveteen Dream has that. So carry on. What else?
Okay, in-ring, you've got to be a good in-ring performer.
He's
Velveteen
that.
Dream,
He's that.
Carry on.
I
carry on.
can't. Can I say something about that?
I've watched
You watch a
him.
Velveteen. You watch a
I'm not
Velveteen
saying
match.
he's not.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's not a good in-ring performer. But everyone at NXT is a good in-ring performer.
No, but him.
Bear man at NXT can do what he can.
can.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm trying to say? No,
He's
I'm not.
23.
Oh,
He's
for
a
God's
young youth.
sake.
You want an indie guy? He's literally been brought up in
I
the
know. He's come from Tough Enough. It's not like I don't know him. It's not like I don't know. I just don't rate him enough.
Most
It's
people-
just a simple.
most people-
What's wrong with me
most
not
people
rating?
that
It's not
Velveteen
wrong.
Dream, innit?
It's not wrong.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Okay, let me ask you something. What does he need to do for you to rate him?
What he needs to do, he just needs to eat. What he needs to do, yeah. I don't feel like he's created enough of a bang yet. Not yet. He's not. People are thinking, I don't think he has yet. Not yet. Yeah, you can look at the screen. I don't think so.
I'm looking directly.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Fans slew me. No problem.
I think he's got it, fam. And I can't wait for that invasion moment to happen, and it will happen very soon. I keep saying it.
Cool.
You look at the camera.
In 6 months,
keep
if
saying
you,
it.
if I
If I
you know
close on
what?
this guy,
You know
bro,
what?
I'll
Fuck up, the only way you can fuck up is booking. Because he's been given a gimmick that if you gave that gimmick, if Adam Cole came through and said, yeah, you're gonna be a knockoff Prince and you're gonna be a flamboyant guy and then go, most man would be like, I'm done, I'm quitting. Imagine Ricochet getting that, he'll be sweating, he'll be like, what do I do? I gotta talk. Him, no experience. I remember when he first came out to like Shinsuke Nakamura, they were like cussing him like, who's this done? And within a year, he's built the gimmick, built it into something where it's like, rah, I never would have even thought about you. Then when he's beefing, it's about fucking Tommy End from indie days, and he's proper holding up with it, and it's not like he was getting carried. I was like, nah, this guy's got it. And you'll think, okay, it's a one-off thing, and then he's been showing it more in that 6-man ladder match, in his matches against Gargano, his match against Tommaso Ciampa, his promos, his presence, everything about him, the scream star. To the point where he's mocking Hogan and Hogan's sitting there like, Because who got rid of him on Tough Enough? It was Hogan. It's little digs, fam. He's all wearing Call Me Up Vince on his tights. Most people will get in trouble, be like, yeah, you're getting buried. He's just like, come. He's next up. The only way for him to fuck up is if the booking, when he gets WWE, if he's treated like EC3 or these dons, then he's fucked. But him on himself, he can bet on himself. He's next up. Next up.
You heard it here
Next
first.
up.
That's a
You heard it here first.
For me, I don't know, man. For
Just
me,
come.
Who in NXT do you feel like is mixed up?
oh, it's very simple. Right, what we're seeing right now.
Who?
I feel like McIntyre's gonna be the
No,
next.
NXT.
I feel like McIntyre's really up.
It's booking.
Yeah, McIntyre's up.
He's main.
It's the
McIntyre's
booking.
up.
He
So
needs a
He just needs
program.
good booking. That's it.
Yeah, he
McIntyre, like
He's
when we're
complete.
like when we're talking about like people that are up there, McIntyre is definitely up there with the like Roman Reigns.
He's
Seth
even on
Rollins.
when you go past O2 Arena because they're doing the new WWE. They're doing that like live in it. He's on the flyer.
For
He's
me
on the
in
actual.
NXT, I just feel like I feel like Pete Dunne should come up. For me,
You feel like he should. You feel like okay.
I feel like
Okay, that's cool.
Come up,
That
that's
makes
cool.
sense.
Because
Champ is next though. Champ is next. Champ is next on that. Thing.
Okay, someone who's not a champion.
Oh, yeah, Pete. Oh fuck. No.
You see?
Pete Dunne.
The War Raiders.
They're tag champions now.
They're tag champions.
Ricochet.
Okay, makes sense.
I don't. Ricochet is more of a
Ricochet's
SmackDown.
hard.
He's more of a SmackDown wrestler.
I feel
You know what I mean?
I think you're
trying to say
character.
smart.
I mean, as in.
All right, you know what?
You know what I mean by SmackDown
I feel
wrestler?
bad about Velveteen Dream. You know what? Let me give him a chance.
I said Velveteen.
Let me actually give him a chance. Let me give him a chance.
Trust me. Wait.
No, because I don't actually.
Velveteen G.
Velveteen. So I don't really rate him in it. That's the honest truth.
Why? Okay. Why don't you rate him?
It's just. I feel he's a waste.
Support our
man.
wrestlers.
Why
I
do you
feel
think he's a waste man?
I don't know, man. I don't.
Why?
I just don't like it. I just don't like his image.
You like him
I
soon.
don't really like.
You'll like him soon.
I don't really like.
That's
him,
how we
innit?
first felt
For
when
me,
The Rock.
for me,
When The
I
Rock
just
first
feel-
came out, no
Maybe
one
that's
liked
what
him.
that's probably the first.
You're gonna like him
I've
soon.
seen,
No
but
one
I
liked The
don't
Rock when The
feel-
Rock first came out.
Even I've seen highlights of him. I think you're not really.
What?
It's not really.
You got.
For me, it's not. It's not.
If I show you the promos that he's done and his feud, and you see a body of work when he was going against Aleister Black, you will like him. If you see him, how he was in the 6-man match, you like him. Halftime Heat. If you see the halftime Heat match, you will like him. He has presence. He has everything that you would want for a memorable person. Not just these spot fest matches and all that. Because that's not his style. He can't keep up with that. Then he would look like an idiot. So he's got character. Because think about it. Everyone at NXT, they can all wrestle. They can all do this and the big flip and whatnot. Dive outside the ring. Has Raw Rolls on. All that bullshit, yeah? But who's memorable?
Yeah.
If you put a mic in their hand, who can actually talk to make me want to watch their match of everybody else? Only people, Adam Cole. Ricochet can't talk. Ciampa can talk.
That's what
You know what I'm saying? There's people like...
He's a SmackDown wrestler. There's okay.
No.
I see where I'm coming from when I say that. There's I'm not trying to buzz no one.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense.
The way he's over Velveteen Dream, like he's gonna be the next up. You can't. Like he's gonna be the
Velveteen
man.
Dream.
Like he's gonna be the next.
Guys. See
But I'm not saying...
me
See,
right
you're trying to
off.
mock me. You're trying to
Piss
mock
me
me.
right
See
off.
where I'm coming from.
Because you're overrating this guy. Like, he's gonna be the absolute greatest of all time.
Do you have mad love for Shawn Michaels or something? The minute you start talking about Shawn, he's like...
Because Shawn Michaels has done it all. No.
Like he's like... Was it because he fucked up...
Because Shawn Michaels has done it all.
Because he fucked up Undertaker. That's why, innit? That's why, bro. That's why.
Undertaker made him
That's
retire.
why, fam.
Don't put me on there.
Fucked him up, bro.
I know. Undertaker Undertaker
fucked him up
made
from-
Shawn Michaels
Since
retire.
Bad Blood
I don't want to
97,
hear
fam.
it. I don't want to hear it.
Since Bad Blood 97, he's been pissed off with Shawn Michaels, bro.
I've not
That's
been.
why, cuz.
I've not been pissed off with Michaels.
I'm not having it. I'm going to the camera.
let me go take this
Go to
shit.
the camera. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. This guy's getting waff.
I can't. I'm not talking
Hey, let me
what.
go and say this though.
He's
Let me
feeling
go
the
and say
type
this,
of
yeah.
way. He's feeling the type of way. What do you do?
Fam, I'm feeling the type of way. Listen, oh my days, I'm gonna own it. I'm feeling the type of way, yeah, because man came at me like I said some dickhead guy like Fandango, bro. Listen.
I'm gonna get salute for this. I know, but I don't
Velveteen
care.
Dream.
No, but he's gonna prove you wrong. Trust me.
Oh my
Trust me.
days.
Give it.
I just feel like you've seen
Haven't
highlights
yet.
and you've seen a couple of matches, but you've not seen.
I think
him
he's
as a
fun.
whole.
I like fun.
Because
He's a fun
obviously,
wrestler.
if I put on a match of Velveteen Dream, you'll be like, he's just done. Man, he's mad fruity. Right, okay, cool. I don't get it. But if you've seen how he was back from
Tough enough days.
Tough Enough days, he's completely
I've seen this
vamped
tough
him.
enough.
But that has
But
not.
he was so like
Like,
formal in tough
yeah.
enough.
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
big fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And look at
I'm
him
thinking
now.
you're just a waste man.
Yeah.
Look at him now. From being a fan,
Flipped
from
it.
being a guy who's just like,
Flipped
oh
it.
yeah, I'm happy
alright.
to be
If I look
here.
at the
yeah.
aspect of his come up, okay.
You
I've
respect
No,
it.
but it's more than the come up. It's
Mandy
more,
Rose came from tough
bro.
enough.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
And Manny Rose on there as well. Yeah.
So let me stop. I'm sorry. I don't
Nah,
rate
it's
this
got-
guy.
fam,
I'm sorry,
since you
innit?
left,
Maybe
he's
give me a
saying he's
few more
comparing him
episodes.
to Mandy
I'm
Rose,
mad,
fam. Why is he doing that? He's tapped.
She was
Fam,
not
he's
tough
the
enough,
original
innit?
tap
She was
guy,
not
you
tough
know.
enough.
He's the original
Who?
tap
Mandy Rose
guy.
was not tough enough. What? That's his main roster.
Wait, why you comparing that to
No, I'm
Mandy
Do you know what I'm
mocking it.
saying?
I'm mocking it. I'm taking a piss.
You know what I'm saying? But it makes no
I'm
sense.
taking a
bro.
piss.
No, it makes no sense, bro. He's feeling away because Shawn fucked up Undertaker from '97.
Undertaker made Shawn retire.
It doesn't matter.
I don't
It
care
doesn't
about
matter.
what Undertaker did.
Fam, I don't
You
know.
me.
Fam, why are you so hot about Shawn? Since we mentioned Shawn, you're like, oh, nah, how can you mention him? You turn to the camera like,
Because Shawn is hard.
Yeah.
That's the-
I don't
Because
get
Shawn
it.
is very good. Like I don't. Valentine. I don't know, man. When I saw him put on the status, I want to fight John Cena. I thought,
He will
what
one
are
day.
you talking about?
One day.
No, but what are you
And
talking
it'll be
about?
calm. It'll be calm.
Okay, guys, can we talk
There'll
about
be a
this?
pro. No, I'm not ready to move on yet. I'm not ready to move on yet. He has no basis.
Everyone
He
wants
has
to get
no
onto me, but
basis.
I'm
to why
sorry,
he
this
doesn't
guy,
like
this
Velveteen
guy's not gonna hit legendary status. I'm telling you right now. Remember, I told you this right now. You don't think I'm joking? innit?
No, you don't. Wait.
I'm
You
joking.
know this is just university.
I know.
Hey, listen.
I don't
care.
care.
Hey, listen. I'm the referee for.
No, you can't put that on the line.
I was on the line. Okay. Okay.
Watch. Remember, I told you anyway. I know it anyway.
Okay, so what
I mean,
you saying?
So what you're saying that Velveteen Dream won't be a legend?
I don't agree with you, but
Yeah, I don't agree with you.
I know no one can agree with me, but I remember.
Okay, so who in NXT do you think will be a legend besides Pete Dunne? Because I think that's your new name now.
Because you're just going for people who's champions. That's what. You're going for people who are champions.
It's not that.
Dunn Blacks.
So everyone's getting onto me because I'm getting onto Valentine Dream. I'm sorry.
Valentine.
I'm sorry. See, I
See,
don't rate
fam,
it.
he keeps-
I don't rate it.
That's what
I
I'm
don't
hot.
rate him.
That's what I'm hot.
I
He's
just
taking
don't
the
rate
piss, going,
him.
I'm sorry
I don't-
about Valentine.
I'm sorry.
Valentine.
I don't rate him.
That's like someone saying the under. Yeah, I'm sorry about the under.
I was going to take off my hat there, but I was going to say, you can't, because...
Hey,
Wait a minute! Wait! I'm just thinking
Yes,
right now!
yes,
Man, saying
yes.
the under.
Get mad.
No, you can't
Get
compare
mad.
that.
Get
Because
mad.
Undertaker's had that
Get
credit,
mad,
so,
bro.
so you can't mock his name. This Valentine guy's
That's
just won the
not-
NXT
it's
The
not-
under. The under.
This.
The under.
Whatever this
The
guy.
under.
Okay, Dream just
Yeah,
won the
gang.
championship like
It's
last
calm.
week.
Dude's sick name though.
Fam, Dusty.
I prefer June than flipping under, fam.
Yeah. Oh, oh yeah, I'm going to see my favorite guy, man.
See,
The
every time he
under.
says Valentine, can you put star?
Nah,
Valentine.
Valentine, trust me. Valentine, bro. My son Valentino, bro. Valentine Dream, bro.
Designer B.
Trust me, fam. The giant Andre. The giant Andre. Oh shit. But yeah, guys, sorry, man.
I'm sorry, V, man. I think that's the only
listen,
time we'll have a dispute on
It probably
wrestling.
will be, and it's calm, but it's not calm.
He's gonna prove you wrong, though. I'll tell you that. 100.
No, the last question, yeah. Last question. So, what are you saying? What do you think his career is going to be like? What do you think his peak is going to be in WWE?
I
There
think
won't
he's.
be a peak.
I think.
Because WWE
Oh,
won't
man.
allow it.
I'm
They
trying
won't
to
allow
be
it.
calm.
They won't allow it.
Oh,
I'm telling
I'll
you.
tell you what.
You don't think
I'll
I'm
tell you
joking, innit? So
In-
when he
in-
goes
okay,
onto the main
in a
roster,
perfect-
like I said, it's going to be another EC3. He's just going to die out.
In a
You
per- in
think
a
I'm
perfect
joking,
world- in a
innit?
perfect
You think
world-
I'm joking?
Oh,
In a
man.
perfect
I'm
world,
joking.
yeah. In a perfect world, yeah. This guy will go on to Raw. This guy will go on SmackDown. Start from SmackDown.
Goes-
Contend on SmackDown. Probably win at the USA Championship.
Yeah.
God willing.
No, to start with.
Cool, US Championship. Go on. Yeah.
Then hopefully go
What do you
to Raw.
mean? Yeah, what do you mean? Yeah,
Hopefully go to Raw.
How many months? What you think is gonna happen in the first 5 months?
No, of course. I'm not done. Let me make some storyline.
Okay.
Hopefully go to Raw, and obviously contend for the WWE Championship for the Universal or something. But I'm saying is this: they're gonna try and do that whole like Rock sort of. They're gonna try and use the Rock. I'm gonna look, guys. They're gonna probably try to use the Rock storyline on him. But listen, bro, am I lying, fam?
You're not lying.
Am I lying?
I'm listening.
Okay.
You don't agree?
Don't try to be impartial, bro.
I'm not trying.
Pick a side.
Don't pick a side.
Do you know what?
Pick a side. Are you going Raw or SmackDown?
Come on, this is becoming a bit Rock storyline.
No, as in no. What?
Anyway, carry on.
Sorry, what?
Scared. You don't bang the belly. You don't bang the belly.
I'm tired.
I've got stuff on me. I'm not on it, please.
Okay.
tired, bro.
Okay. Hey, Doughboy, tell me what's going. What do you think is gonna go?
What do you think's gonna happen? Please.
Okay, for me personally, I do think that he's gonna have a prosperous career. Honestly, listen. From judging, no, you can look at the camera.
This is what I'm saying.
No, you can look at the camera. But generally, if you look at his, okay, cool. We can admit NXT has breeded stars, and then they've now plateaued in the main
That's
roster.
what I'm really basing it on.
They've plateaued in the main roster, and clearly, you can see with certain wrestlers that there's a certain favoritism where some get pushed and some don't get pushed. I feel like Velveteen Dream is going to be the one to get pushed.
Yeah.
He even said his name right this time, so he believes. He believes. No, I feel like he.
Okay, let's see. I'll actually start taking him in. Let me watch a few more matches. Let me actually take some depth into him because okay.
Yeah, please
cool.
do. That's what I had to do.
But then, because the thing that put me off is when he said on Twitter, me and John Cena. I thought,
But I can see
But
that
of course,
happening.
but obviously, if you just seen them from Twitter, you're gonna be like, oh, that's like, oh, I don't want it.
That's what I saw that Tommaso. What's that guy?
But
The Roman Reigns brother.
Tamatonga.
Yeah, when I first saw him, I was like,
Yeah, of course. You see, you be like, who is this guy? Because you don't know.
Then I have to go
Who's
see
this
his match, I was
guy?
like, okay, cool,
Trying to
this guy's
cuss a
actually
made guy loud,
Yeah,
and you're
bro.
gonna think he's an idiot. But
I think you should give him a chance.
Give him a chance, like I did.
I think you should give him a chance.
Give him a chance to the way I give NXT.
you know
a
what?
chance.
Maybe
Remember I didn't like NXT.
You know, it's just because
I didn't like
it's 'cause
NXT.
of how outrageous he is. I just don't.
I get it, but it is.
It's not gonna last.
It's like, okay, when I first saw him, I didn't like him. I won't lie to you. Because I felt like
Yeah, I can
he's
say that
doing
hands
too
up.
much. I felt like he was just doing too
So
much.
you understand where I'm coming from?
yeah,
No,
but guess what I'm saying? When we first saw him,
When I first saw him,
if he left
when I
it-
started to
if,
take
if
him
Delboy
in,
left it at that and was like, "Who's this guy?" You would have been like, "Oh, I don't give a damn about him." But if you followed him from then and then he was like, someone said, "No, he's getting better," you'd be like, "All right, cool." Then you see his feud and actually him
exactly.
wrestling.
Not
then
even some of his like TV taping matches. His actual feud,
takeover.
and you just see him as a whole package. So you see his tights. You see his entrance. You can see the story that's being told between the two wrestlers. That's when I was like, okay, I now see what they saw in him. Because before when he first came in, he came with the American tats. I was thinking, okay, cool, he's athletic. He's got a good look. But
So is the American
Yeah,
Tag
like-
isn't this? As in he had
no,
that?
this
Like,
Yeah,
all-
full
all-
on
I won't lie
title.
to you.
Like
I'm
fucking
not going to
Apollo
discredit
shit.
NXT,
Apollo Creed, yeah.
and I respect NXT as a product, but I feel like for you to really in WWE to really make it, you need to make an impact on the main roster.
And that's what I'm
That's
saying.
what still
Yeah,
happens.
yeah,
I don't
cool.
feel he will do that
Bro,
because
but listen,
they're not going to allow him to.
Why? Why would they allow him? Why? Tell me a legit reason
With
why.
black wrestlers, they'll never allow.
Nah,
They'll
don't
never-
make
they
it a
wouldn't,
black
they
thing
wouldn't.
because it's not
That's
really
what I
that.
said,
There's
I don't want to
something
say
more.
it. I don't want to say it, but I don't think they're going to do it. They won't.
I
They
can
won't.
see where you're coming
Listen,
from.
why I say he will, yeah? Why I say he will is because all these NXT guys, yeah, if you've not seen them in NXT and they're based in WWE, you're gonna be like, who's this guy? Why is everyone so excited about him? For example, when EC3 came over, no, not even that. Even Finn Balor to an extent. When he came to the main roster, it's like, okay, there's another short guy with a bit of charisma.
No, but no.
No, wait.
Wait a minute. Finn Balor?
Wait.
What?
Wait.
Okay.
If I'm saying if you never saw him from NXT or you never saw him in New Japan, you would just see him as another new guy that's done. Think of like 2004, 2005 days when there was like people like Mark Jindrak and Luther Reigns, bare hench guys coming in. We don't know who they were. Based off if they did well, even 2003 when Nathan Jones, Matt Morgan, all these dons coming, it's like, okay, new guy. Who are you? What have you done? You look impressive. Cool, you're hench. What have you done? Can you talk? Where what I'm saying is NXT. For example, you never saw NXT and you'll be impressed by the work rate. You'll be it's cool, but the storylines. what is cool? If you watched it, and who would you remember? There's a bunch of short dons who can do flippy shits and fucking super kicks and that.
I didn't even know who Ciampa was.
Yeah, you don't know who it is.
I wanted to, I wanted to find interest.
And say afterwards, and I said, oh, who do you remember from that? You'd be like, oh, there was a sick match or this. But if you saw character, the people who have character are the ones that do well in WWE because character driven. That's why people like The Rock and Stone Cold I remember to this day. Jericho, Undertaker, Hogan, The Under.
Ric Flair.
Ric Flair.
Valentine
With a tear man, like,
Valentine
promos.
Dream. Valentine Dream.
Listen, the reason why I say that, is because he can talk, he has presence. So when he comes to the main roster, if they give him a chance, like, just talk. He won't be some Andy Shelton Benjamin. I like him, but he wouldn't have a thing where he can't talk. He won't be Apollo Crews. He'll be somebody who can actually hold the mic and talk, bruv. You get what I'm saying?
That's what I'm trying to say. They're gonna go with the Rock route. Are you not seeing what I'm trying to say?
And that's why, bro. See, no, listen. No, this is what I'm
you
getting
know what I'm trying to say?
No, wait. This is what I'm getting hot. The reason why this is what it is.
You see the comparison to Johnny D?
No, but it makes sense. You're comparing him to The Rock. That's what you're doing. You're not actually deep in the fact that there's a certain route that they're gonna make him go down.
Okay,
Thank you.
Storyline. I get it.
But you're still switching. It don't make sense. You don't get it.
Bro, when I'm in The Rock here, I mean like the mic skills, bro. The mic skills, the way they're gonna position him. You understand?
He's not saying he's on the level as him.
I'm not gonna say he's gonna come and
He's
do
not
this.
saying he's gonna come true and he's gonna do to Rock.
Okay. This is what we're trying to say. When Velveteen Dream goes to the main roster, he's going to be a prevalent mic talker.
Yeah.
He will be a prevalent promo person.
Okay.
That's what we're trying to say. He's going to be going down that route of he's going to be having a lot of backstage segments. He's going to be having a lot of in-ring mic segments.
And you'll be entertained.
And he'll be entertaining at the same time because obviously, okay, cool. One factor he has is his costume. He always you don't know what he's going to do with his costume. Always changing with different stuff. You know what I'm saying? If he has a rivalry with someone, he'll probably go down the Rick Rude route where he puts the person's face on the thing. He might now imitate some. So like with Ricochet, he had a rivalry with Ricochet, and he wore Ricochet's Lucha Underground attire.
Yeah, Prince Puma.
Yeah.
To take the piss.
To take the piss, you know what I'm saying?
When it was Aleister
stuff
Black,
like that. It's the little stuff that he does.
I like that. See?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's the little stuff. It's the little stuff that he does that keeps people like, you know what? So I remember he posted a picture on Instagram. I was like, wait, what? I was shocked because in my head I'm thinking, raw. Like a lot of people, as much as people know that that's Ricochet, people are never gonna say, oh yeah, that's
you can't really say that on NXT.
You can't say that on NXT. You know what I'm saying? But he makes slight little digs where it's kind of like. He's making nods to other wrestling.
Yeah, like wink. If you know, you know.
Like, if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying?
So you're talking about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he wore that. So he wore the Hulk, and he mixed that with the Hulk Hogan, with the Hollywood Hulk Hogan thing, and then he now wore the Hollywood Hulk Hogan. You know what I'm saying? So it's little things that he does, like the little details that he adds to his character. Where okay, cool. He's not. I'm not saying that he's the worst wrestler.
That's a bit okay. That's a bit.
See, wait, hold on. So why is it when I was saying the same thing? But listen.
That's what I'm saying. He's not the worst wrestler. Because let's be real, The Rock is not the best wrestler ever.
He's not. He's entertaining.
But there's elements to his acts that he has that keeps you like, you know what?
His elbow drop, Velveteen Dream's elbow drop. We seen it?
Yeah.
Clean, bro. Jumps. He feels it.
Height.
Pow. And he goes for a pin. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You see, he was like,
bro. That's what I'm saying. For example, as well, about the storyline thing, why I tell you to watch the Aleister Black one? Because you know most people will be like, I want the championship, we're gonna fight.
He had a feud with
the feud he had with Aleister Black, Aleister Black now.
It won match of the year.
Yeah, Aleister Black was one of the guys who just came in like, I don't talk much, I fuck people up. Yeah.
Does he actually speak?
He talks now, but them times he wasn't really talking.
He's from Amsterdam, isn't it?
Yeah. So
it's like a mixed American.
It's a mix. Yeah, it's gotten better now, but when he first came, it was brutal, bro. It was brutal. Yeah. During that feud, I would say that Velveteen helped him, because during that feud, he came out and the feud was like, acknowledge me, say my name. And Black would just be like, I'm not going to acknowledge you. So the whole time he's trying to get him to say his name. The whole thing was because you don't rate me, I'm going to make you say my name.
I remember that.
And the whole time he's fucking fucking up his matches, getting in his way, staring at him like, because he does the thing when he sits on the floor. He's probably in his face like, yeah, so like you can't ignore me. To the point where they had to have a match. At the end, he lost.
But...
And then Black it was a competitive match to the point where he said his name, and then Velveteen was just like,
like I got what I wanted.
You get me? Don't care if he lost. He's just like,
like he's proved himself.
You know people who they can take a loss and it's not like they're done out here. Someone like The Rock can lose and he'll come back tomorrow. Like, what are you saying? That feud, that match.
Maybe I'll take him in a bit. Okay.
Take him in.
No, definitely. Like you have to think of it like, don't think of it as like just him as the wrestler. Think of him as the whole package.
Yeah.
There's little things that he does with his character. His wrestling matches are good, but longevity-wise, he has the total package, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, there's other wrestlers at NXT. Adam Cole, Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly.
Pete Dunne.
Like, Pete
Adam
Dunne.
Cole.
All of these wrestlers, they
Tyler
are
Bate.
amazing wrestlers, and I feel like they'll do well on the main roster. But Velveteen Dream is, like, for me, he is what the WWE are molding to make a proper WWE star.
Like, you know, when you think back to like 20-minute Raw promos and people's talking in the ring at the start of the show, Velveteen could do that without getting stumbled and feeling like having to just feel like, oh, hey man, like with weird voice, you can hold
Like
the crowd.
Velveteen Dream has a character that could have progressed in the 80s, progressed in the 90s, the noughties, and
Yes,
now.
it could. Yes, it could. Yes, it. Oh, you see what I'm saying?
Oh, we're going. You don't wait. You don't think so?
You know,
back and
I'm
forth.
you have this.
We're going back and forth.
No way. You don't. No. You don't think so?
No, you know what? Let me just take him in a bit more. It's just,
No. You don't agree.
Okay, let him take him in. Let him take him in.
You know what? It just
Yeah.
sounds very outrageous to me, innit? It does sound a bit outrageous to me, innit? That's all.
Watch his type. Watch his
just
stuff.
sounds very
What stuff on
outrageous.
YouTube?
What, that his character could survive in each era?
Error, like. But fair enough.
Okay, so which wrestler do you think could survive within all those eras?
Other than Undertaker.
Cena.
No.
Don't mock me. Don't mock me.
I'm back from the 80s.
Don't mock me.
I'm direct traffic from like, let's go. Let's go.
You can leave
Look
the room.
at the
Everyone can
time.
leave the room.
Let's
Everyone can
go.
leave the room.
The podcast is finished. It's finished.
No.
No.
It's
Let's
not.
Someone. What's the you talking about? What's you seen now? What's it not actually?
What prototype version 2?
Wait. We're talking total package. So are you telling me John Cena's a total package?
So what?
Could-
Thugonomics?
In the
hero-
80s.
The heroes.
In the
John
80s.
Cena with the army type of thing would have banged in the 80s.
prototype.
Would have banged in the 80s.
Prototype.
No. Can I say something?
The
In
mic,
the 90s,
the mic,
The
bro.
Thugonomics would have banged. I don't want to hear it. You know what? Yeah. You guys do your facts properly. Don't try and get onto me. Don't try and get onto me. John Cena. The reason why people sleep on John Cena is because he's been rinsed. No. Because Cena's been rinsed. Cena's been rinsed so many times. People have got fed up of John Cena. John Cena.
Cena?
People.
You want to talk about Cena?
Fine.
But I get
fine,
no.
Fine.
I get
Okay, no. I'm not saying that you're wrong, but you've told me you're more or less saying that John Cena has to change his gimmick how many times for him to survive. Velveteen Dream has one gimmick, which is his Prince thing that could definitely last throughout the 4 decades. So which one John Cena gimmick could survive the 4 decades? I'm not when you say John Cena, I'm not disagreeing with you because his wrestling style is not too far from that. As much as it's a bit advanced, it's not too far. So in that term, I understand. But when I'm talking about gimmick, which John Cena gimmick could survive the 80s, 90s, noughties, and now?
Prototype. Because I
don't even count that.
I'll tell you what.
Ruthless aggression.
You know when Cena just after he beat JBL and he had the Spinner Championship. That John Cena.
So the more
In the
patriotic.
80s.
That John Cena.
In the whole costume.
In the 80s.
Whole costume.
In the
I
80s.
can't
With the cap.
the costume, they want
With
to
the
take him
baseball
out for Reaper Man, you know. You're Reaper Man. That's it. Take it for Reaper. No, big man thing, they want to take it for Reaper Man.
I'm not disputing it. I feel
The Hustle Lot of Respect t-shirt, they would have banged. The thing is, people, like I said, people sleep on John Cena because he's been used so much. I hate it.
It's not about that. It's not about that.
Me
Could he
personally,
survive in the
no,
80s and the
I'm telling
90s?
you, if John Cena was liked, my opinion would have been changed right now. I'm
They
telling you
wouldn't.
right now.
No, okay, for
Everyone
example.
will be saying
Can
yeah. Everyone will be saying
Can I say
yeah.
one name that could have survived in the 80s and you lot might agree
You
with
say
me on
Roman
this?
Reigns.
No.
You're not.
Don't
Okay.
you
I don't wanna-
ever. If you say
I
sorry,
Hey, wait.
Roman
I was
Reigns,
gonna
not Roman
say.
Reigns.
You see,
Not Roman
Wait.
Reigns.
Let me
No.
good.
No, that's
Let me
good.
see.
That's good.
Let me see. Dolph Ziggler. You
Yeah.
see it?
Yeah.
Dolph Ziggler would survive 100%. Bro, he'll be like the Rockers. The Rockers.
Yeah.
fits
Yeah,
that
Michael's
perfectly,
full
fam.
of that.
Yeah, bro, quickly.
100%. Because the thing with Ziggler can be a little evil, little punk rocker guy that could probably survive the attitude era.
Yeah, bro.
Probably. Ruthless
Actually,
aggression.
I think more 90s though. I think more 80s though.
More
You see
80s.
the
90s
that-
it would have been out there.
90s would have been a bit hard for him.
Late 90s, it would have been hard.
Because it was
Because it was
like,
edgy.
It was edgy, yeah. And
He would have represented the early 90s. He would have been like, get out of here. He would have had to had an attitude like being
Brock Lesnar would have been sick in that. This is random. Brock Lesnar would have been sick in
the 80s, yeah.
the attitude era though.
Lesnar in the 80s.
I think attitude era. What do you think? Attitude
He
era?
would have been dominant.
Am I dreaming or am I trying shit?
No, I think it.
I see it,
I
but
see it. But the thing is, with Brock Lesnar, he has that style that, especially like around in the 90s, that's when I feel like that very rough and tough, strong style started to like become prevalent in it. So, Brock Lesnar.
Can you see Brock Lesnar in WCW?
Nah.
actually, no,
Actually,
I do.
I feel like if they
Can you see Brock Lesnar?
do
Can
it.
you see Brock Lesnar in ECW with Paul Heyman?
Yes,
Yeah.
I would.
No,
I
but
would. I would.
No, but he could be like a Mike Awesome.
He'd be a bigger version
See,
of Taz.
Like Mike Awesome.
He'd be a bigger version. Yeah, Mike Awesome, bigger version
Okay,
of
I
Taz.
get what you're saying.
But it's a
You
bit
know,
hard
you
seeing
could
it.
have been like, even ECW was bang. You could have just been Heyman's enforcer, bro.
Bruv, you know who-
Send him out and I just
Yeah.
beat up everyone.
Do you know who I thought
You know the
should
ones-
have went to ECW? Ken Shamrock could have went to ECW.
Didn't he go?
No, he didn't.
He went TNA, innit?
Yeah, that's
That was
right.
after that's when the TNA started.
And who's that brother that came on and that was like another MMA fighter?
There's better MMA fights that went
That
on.
came on
Dan Sad.
That
was my guy.
That's
No,
seven,
he
that's
was
seven,
sick.
yeah.
He was sick.
But he was meant to replace Ken Shamrock. Was he meant to replace Shamrock? Or did he
I
at the
don't
same
know. I
time?
think they were gonna fight like in
No,
the
they were
UFC.
gonna- yeah.
Right, okay.
But he was
That's
sick.
when Jim
I like his
Cornette
theme
came
song.
like the whole NWA. That was a terrible run.
Oh, he came on NWA and WWE.
Yeah, they had like the NW title.
Yeah, he had championships with him. He's ruled true.
Yeah,
just
he had,
like
he had the UFC title and the NWA
Yeah.
title.
On WWE?
Yeah, 98. Check it. Fact check. Levels.
Big facts and energy.
Jim Cornette done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, big up Jim Cornette actually. He's
Remember there was a period where WWE was like more or less collaborating with a lot of brands. So during the like 97, 96, they had like a lot of like the luchadors from CMML or AAA Come Down. Obviously they were doing stuff with New Japan like earlier on.
ECW as well.
ECW.
97.
So yeah, man.
Oh shit. So
Like,
it's
let's
done.
end it real quick. I get what you're saying. Yeah. All I'm saying is don't let you're reacting too quick to me saying like, oh yeah, I see him as The Rock. You think I'm saying he is The Rock and will be better than The Rock? I'm saying that's a finished product. That's The Rock. That's done.
Maybe
I'm
I
saying,
am thinking to it because
Yeah.
I'm not saying. I'm thinking to myself.
Because
Really?
you're
Of course.
forgetting it took The Rock a few years before he got to a point
That's what I
where
said, no one
he
liked
was
him
The
before.
Rock.
That's
That's
what
what
I
I'm
said.
saying.
Everyone's trying to say like it's just like let's just slow it down a bit.
Yeah, but
No, but
if you heard what Anafi said,
okay, cool.
but Anafi said that he said he's gonna take the Rocky route, where he's like he did the Malvera thing, flopped, came at Nation Domination, and he started talking, and you're thinking, oh, he can talk. Let me see him talk, and he's with Farouk and all the people to mold him. And then by 99 and all that, he's a champion. And you don't even think about Rocky Malvera.
But
anymore. You know what I mean?
That's why I said let me.
Yeah.
Because when you got to Nation of Domination, and you could start to see that he's trying to break out. You could see his potential.
That's what I'm saying.
You saw his potential.
Even had that promo, The Rock just like Farouk is talking, he's like, I'm gonna fuck him out. The Rock's like this. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Things like that, like timing, camera timing, making moments, having a face expression like.
That's what I'm saying. There's
And
little
that's
things.
stuff that Vince McMahon don't even
He
tend
knows
to do.
that
I know.
shit.
There's
I know
little
Vince
things
don't
that he
even tend to do
does
Yeah, but-
where it's like, raw, you can see the star in him. That's what I'm saying with Velveteen Dream. His promos are sick. His costume is just that little. It's that X factor that he adds. It's like, fuck.
Fam, brother.
He came through with girls. He came through with girls. And
Fam, man
costume's
came
a
in
bit
on
mad,
a
but
flex thing, takeover. Man just sitting there.
Girls.
just Cash.
Concerned. It was nice, bro. Big up Velveteen Dream, fam. Honestly, bro.
Listen,
That's
I'm
nice.
defending you, bro. You're my guy. We're gonna get in.
Your homework, bro. Watch Velveteen Dream. My
Yeah,
homework is to
yeah.
watch. What was it? CM Punk.
CM Punk.
I'll give you homework, fam.
I thought a bit more.
I don't even know,
I'm
fam.
not watching CM Punk though.
Nah,
That's
But
a bit
see
mad.
where I was coming from. Uni times. I didn't have.
I mean,
You understand?
there was
WWE was a bit. But the question I got to ask you guys. You know we got to leave with the final question, fam.
Oh, I had a question.
Okay, go on,
No,
drop
you
it.
say
I was gonna say elimination.
Can I just say one
Because
thing?
elimination.
I can't lie. I need to recover. I got ripped today.
You got to stress
No,
that shy, bro.
fam. Do you know why I'm amped? No, I'm amped because I had to back Here Comes the Pain by myself, bro. Yeah. So I was like, I'm coming back. Coming back from injury, bro.
What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say?
I had a question, but you went to.
You said you wanted to wrap up final.
Yeah, no. Give you a question. Ask your question.
See, my phone updated, so I've lost.
What am I saying? Flipping.
Was that Andre?
Has any matches been announced for Elimination Chamber?
Pam?
Any matches been announced for Elimination Chamber?
Okay, I got one. Go on.
Just a quick one, just so we can keep people
The women's
informed.
championship, the tag team championships in the elimination.
Yeah.
Yeah, the women's tag team. That's an elimination
Who do you think will win?
It's probably Sasha and Bailey. I'm thinking.
Yeah, I feel like they're the easiest option to go with. I would be happy with Mandy.
So only that
Rose
match has
and-
been announced.
No.
Maybe Carmella and Naomi.
I see it, but
Even Nia Jackson, what's it called?
I mean, that would be a
I
very
think that'd be a good
dangerous.
shout.
That would be a very, very dangerous tag team.
Jack's come on.
Combined £700.
Combined weight. He's gonna say to me this £500.
When Tamina first came to WWE, I thought she was sexy.
She was she was sexy and she was sick.
Yeah.
There was a match she had.
Now she looks like she got poo in her pants, man.
Oh, come on, I'm tired, man.
She looks like
You're
she
banned
looks
from
like
the
she's
show.
got
You're
she looks like she's got tissue in her bum. I can't understand.
She walks like she's got a wedgie.
Yeah.
She really walks
Like
she's got a
the leather
wedgie.
pants are too tight.
Trust
tight
me,
for her.
and she's just screwing you. You're like,
Yeah.
The question I had, was, wait, are we finished with the predictions?
I don't think we said.
Oh,
No,
no,
not prediction. I mean,
no,
in terms
no.
of what's happening. I don't even know. We'll
there's
probably
nothing
catch up
that's
during
really.
the week.
Yeah.
Keep
the
the
bar,
bar.
I can
Oh,
tell you
yeah.
about Elimination Chamber. The bar's fighting Miz.
No, it's Usos.
no.
Usos.
It's the
Usos
Usos,
are
now,
fighting.
innit?
All in the elimination chamber.
No, just tag match
Yeah.
for championship.
Nothing. Daniel Bryan. Yeah, nothing really.
The Daniel Bryan, Mustafa Ali, Randy Orton, Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, and who's the sixth person?
Guys, you know who I'm always gonna go for,
Jeff
right?
Hardy?
Jeff Hardy.
I'm always gonna go for the underdog, right? You know, right? So who do you think I'm gonna pick?
Mustafa
Ali.
Yeah. That might set it up still.
I
Might
feel
set
like
it
that
up.
could be a match at WrestleMania.
That's I'm
I
look,
feel
close,
that
close,
would be the match.
close your eyes and picture it. That's all. I'm gone, guys. See you later. But you get what I mean?
I'm not even looking at the camera because you could be right.
Yeah, it's scary, but I'm just saying it here.
I can see him getting like, eliminating someone big. Like,
Do you get what I
Joe.
mean?
Yeah,
And
then he gets
getting his own back, getting his revenge back
On
at
Joe.
Orton. Yeah, Joe.
yeah, or maybe pinning Orton.
Orton, Orton.
And
You
people be like,
understand?
"Oh my days!" and he gets rolled up by Brian or something, and people
Let's
are
see.
like,
He might have a
"Oh."
Shawn Michaels moment.
It's just mad because I never pictured him like
Being in it, even being in it.
like
Did he come
like,
off- did he come off 205 Live?
205 Live, yeah.
Graduate.
Yeah, he come off from 205. Yeah.
That's
he
good.
did, he did.
I don't like his finisher though.
I thought he was a school. I thought he
hate
came on
his
the Sub-Zero
finisher.
tour thing, you know.
I hate the 054. I don't like it whatsoever.
Wait, what? I missed that, you know.
I
Whoa.
don't like
What's the
Why?
finisher?
He doesn't like.
And you're
it's
talking all
inverted.
calm. What do you mean? Man's got an inverted 350. What? What?
Oh,
450 splash.
So he's
No,
going
that way.
no.
So like,
I don't like it.
Yes, it's that way.
And he does it so
shit.
perfectly. He does it so perfectly.
Even when the Neville used to do it, I don't like it. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like
Neville's
it.
chest is one fam.
I don't like that move. man.
Wait, why?
I don't know why.
Like, can you
Maybe
tell me why?
I think 2K skewed my view on the finisher, man. Because in 2K, yeah, you have to do it bare far. The distance that you do it in the game, yeah, it's mad far. I was like, what the fuck? I hate this move, man. Like, look, I don't know. Mustafa Ali's a sick wrestler though. Like, I like his moves. I feel like he should use the tornado DDT as his finisher. That jumping one. I think that's it. I like high impact moves like that. The 054, that's like, I feel like it's good if you pull it out in like certain matches, not every match. Yeah. But I don't know, man. Mustafa Ali is sick. I like him.
Very.
And I like the fact that he doesn't wear the shirt anymore, man. Looks like Roman Reigns, fam. Looking protected.
Yeah.
Needs to work on his promos a bit more, but he's alright.
The thing is, he has some sick online promos. That's the thing.
Hey, fam, that's what I was gonna say. We need to see Roman Reigns' chest when he comes back.
Nah,
As in, what I'm trying to say is this: I want to see a different attire.
I don't mind his
I
attire.
hate his attire.
I'm
man.
Why do you guys not
hate
like
Back
it?
on- Okay, it's okay. You don't like his attire. I don't like his attire. Roman Reigns, change your attire.
What? So you don't really have an opinion?
Well, you like his attire, innit?
Not really, man.
Okay, then.
Alright, there's me again. Me and my ones.
He's gonna change the I'll call
But
it
you know
Dory.
what? Yeah, I can't think of him. I can't think of him with any other attire.
No, I mean,
Yeah, because what I used to wear in NXT and FCW was shit.
I mean,
Shit,
I mean,
I used to wear pints.
Yeah, it's dead, bro. Pints, man.
I
Pints.
used to wear
I mean,
underpints.
just imagine him with just leggings, yeah, and like not wristbands, but like an elbow pad. You know what I mean? It's like,
No.
Oh, do you know?
I'd rather him wear. Okay, if he was to make an alteration, rather than wear like the shield thing.
bullet
If he was just to wear one of his t-shirts with the
Yeah.
it would look better like
That's
that.
what the fat dons do when they got to cut weight. They just keep it on.
Do you know what's the coldest t-shirt attire ever? Stone Cold's t-shirt attire. He's also gonna come with the pants, normal pants shit, but he's wearing his t-shirt on top. That was cold, bro. Shit.
Stone Cold event. Stone Cold event is skinny jeans. I swear to you.
You saw the skinny jeans? Wait, you saw Stone Cold skinny jeans?
What's his shoes was on boot cut.
Oh no, yeah, he was tight. Hey, he's tight, you know. It was cold for that.
invented it.
Hey, but Schumacher's ones were, they were high. Oh, fam.
Tight
But yeah,
white
fam, what am I saying? What was the
Take
question
on
you
more
had? What's the
leggings
question you
for
had?
God's sake. One stage in the ring, man.
Sir?
Take us like, you almost wore that kind of stock. Like,
No, bro. Can you remember? Listen, the worst Taker attire. Do you remember? Was it fully loaded 2000 when he's wearing them like fucking snake boot kind of them snake brown
yeah,
dead against Kurt Angle?
yeah.
looking
Wait.
at him like
We were what?
he wore these like brown like. You know when you find him like a thrift shop, bro. It was bad, bro.
Dressed like Rico.
What match is that?
Undertaker, Kurt Angle, 2000. I think it's fully loaded. It was so bad, bro. The question I had, to end it, what was the weirdest match stipulation?
As in, what do you mean?
Like, okay, the worst. What is the worst ever?
Worst ever match I've seen.
Like, no, stipulation. So, you know, like things like thing on a pole match. Like, what's the worst ever type of match?
Viagra on a pole. Billy Kidman and Buff Bagwell.
The Punjabi prison match. I'm gone. That Punjabi prison match did not make sense.
Oh, you have to climb
Punjabi
up one
prison.
and
Is
climb
that how
over.
prisons look? Is that how prisons look like in flipping? Why is it called Punjabi prison match?
That's so racist, you know. It's taking me so many years to clock.
African. What's the thing? What's African shanty prison match? I have a beef in a shanty art. What the flip is that about? WWE, please fix up, man. Even Goldust came out blackface. No. I don't forget.
You know, WWE
That's a trigger me, bro.
That's another topic. We do it.
You know, WWE was just over on certain things. Oh my god, it was during the Christmas period. I can't remember what it was even called.
I've never.
It was just. I can't remember what it's even called. You know these American names. Something called Wall Street. Something called Wall Street.
Oh, that. Oh, no, JBL's in that.
I'm thinking to myself, what the heck?
JBL, John Cena.
Just say it's a fucking street fight. It's a street fight.
They'll always remix it.
Yeah, remix it for what? Stupid stipulation, anyway. And they'll use freaking all the Christmas goodies and anyway.
Worst one for me, was your it was the Hell in a Cell but with the dogs in it.
Hell in a Cell with dogs.
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck?
Cause it was fucked up, bro. It was 1999, fam. I think it was Al Snow and Bossman or something.
Yeah, I remember
Wait. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Is that when Bossman fed Al Snow his dog? He cooked his dog. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
I think it was that.
Oh my god,
Something like that. And I swear he got hung as well when he was fighting Undertaker after.
Yeah. Take a hug.
Another bad match stipulation match was TNA. It was the reverse.
The
reverse battle royal, where they fought outside and everyone had to go inside the ring.
What do you mean?
It was a reverse battle royal. So
TNA?
rather than eliminate people outside the ring, you have to try and get into the ring. So people are fighting and people,
So the first one in the ring wins.
So it's like the first few people that are in the ring.
And then you had to fight.
Yeah, the
The last
fight.
one outside the ring.
Do you know what it is?
Wait, also, I thought King of the Mountain was kind of dumb, you know?
No, I'm not gonna. I like King of the Mountain.
No, I like the match,
King of
but
the
when you
Mountain.
think about it, you had to
Yeah,
hang
yeah.
the belt
Yeah,
and
so
you
basically
win.
what it is,
And
it's
you
like
take it
6-9.
off and go like that.
It's like a ladder match, and then you have like a penalty box. So when you pin someone in the match, they go in the penalty box for like 2 to 5 minutes. But then your aim of the match is to put the belt at the top, then take it off.
If that was in the game, I'll say, do you know, I'll one forget it, bro. So we start.
Like, I like the concept of the match because it was very different.
It was
But
the match was cool to watch, but in theory,
in theory, it was dumb.
oh, you're hanging it.
I remember when Mick Foley was in one. That was a funny one.
And I swear there was it James Storm and Chris Harris? They had like a blindfold 6 sides of steel, and there was like electrocuted. They were doing too much, bro.
Cena had some mad moments.
Doing too much, bro.
Wait, is it stipulation?
Yeah, after 2.
Yeah, that's my one. The dog
Cool.
one.
My last question for everyone is this: before we head out, also, guys, we're gonna go watch me and Dolbad. Are you guys coming as well?
I want to.
We're gonna watch Progress, innit?
Yeah.
We're gonna watch Progress.
Progress. You're gonna
So
see
if you guys want to come
Walter.
before it's coming out, come out.
It's a progress event.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm definitely.
You guys come watch it if you want to come.
That's gonna be sick.
Secondly, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check out our SoundCloud all the time. We're now on Spotify, so listen to us on Spotify. This will be on Spotify as well, right? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Second thing I want to ask you guys as well. Elimination Chamber is coming up, right? So guys, we're gonna go around before we end this podcast, and we're gonna ask, what is your most memorable moment from Elimination Chamber?
When Goldberg speared
I was gonna say that.
Jericho through the glass.
But do you know that spear was mad? It rammed him.
Wow.
Oh, I got mine. You see, I think it was it the last one when it was I think it was Bray Wyatt. AJ Styles was on Bray Wyatt. Okay. Bray Wyatt had Dean Ambrose. I don't know if it was, I can't fact check it right now. And after AJ Styles was on top, and after like he kind of like power bombed him. backwards.
I
After
think
AJ
I know,
Styles fell on
yeah,
his neck. You remember that?
Yeah.
That was a sick moment there. But obviously, the other moment before that was when Triple H hit the sledgehammer on Goldberg, and after he won.
That was a dickhead.
That was good. That was like the second.
That was a sick Elimination Chamber. But
SummerSlam
for me,
was
one of the
sick.
worst.
SummerSlam was perfect.
2003.
It was a crying. I call it a crying SummerSlam because you remember you cry and you watch it. You go, cover.
Mine just. It was only for like a minute, but it was when Drew McIntyre was in the Elimination Chamber in 2011.
Drew McIntyre was in the Elimination Chamber?
Yeah.
He was in, and like his booking was bad at the time. He just came in and started fucking. Like, he dashed Rey Mysterio through the.
Was he like a sick wrestler? Like?
Nah, he was dead back then. But you know what? He wasn't dead back then. But I mean, sorry. Let me just.
Drew McIntyre's always been sick. He's just been
always
having
sick.
shit
It's just
pushes.
They weren't bringing him in properly. Do you know what I mean? They did actually. They tried to push him actually. What Vince McMahon's enforcer. They put him as Vince McMahon's enforcer at one stage in SmackDown. Yep, I remember that.
Was he involved?
Yep, he was Vince McMahon's
I
enforcer.
remember that. I remember Vince McMahon saying that he was the chosen
He's
one.
the chosen
Like
one.
when he got when he
I don't think they went in a segment again.
I love that with the enforcer.
Say he's enforcer. Yep. I remember that.
We're gonna-
Facts, big boy facts. I stick out of my fucking chest.
We're gonna have to.
He's on to me today. I can't lie. He's on to me, you know. You felt it.
We're gonna have to check that one.
mine's gonna be more
Velveteen
more of
Dream.
that. More of
He has a trophy.
The under. Hey, big up the under. Follow him on Twitter, yeah.
The under, bro. Still
mine's gonna be a bit more of a recent one. It's gonna be from 2015. It was the tag team championship when Kalisto hung at the top of the Elimination Chamber and he fell on everyone.
From the top in the middle.
Top.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
So it's a bit left field. It's not like a typical one, but yeah, for me that was quite memorable. It was different. I was expecting because I've always wondered like, imagine if someone actually done that.
From the top, yeah.
It was Kalisto.
No, that's insane.
Yeah, so yeah.
We got Kalisto, fam.
Big him up.
But guys, that's been the Wresthings podcast.
I feel like I should be holding on to the title, but go on.
You should.
Go on. Hold on to it. Go on.
Subscribe, like, follow, everything, fam. You get me? Peace. You want to say any closing?
Leg drop.
Trust me, fam. Peace.
Valentine Dream.